It's time! You are watching the FM Senpai, the Bate Beast, Celando Escobar, a Minesweeper champion, Geography champion, and Streamer Showdown champion, Vice Captain America himself, Salutations, greetings, welcome to a beautiful Friday where we get to spend a lot of money. What we do? We get to spend a lot of money today. A lot of money. Congratulations, you made it to the end of the week. Party, congratulations. BT, thank you so much for the Twitch Prime. Welcome to the Hammers. Thank you for the 3 months. That's $15 to Jeff Bezos money. Pip Pip Cheerio. Thank you for the 5 months. The tier 1 you see in Newcastle's January transfer plans to bring in another coach to hold Bruce's hand. It's genius. AJW1000, thank you so much for the 4 months. The Twitch Prime ain't been around to see his streams in a long time due to university. Glad to be a hammer again by spending those Bezos bucks. It looks good to me. Slayer and Coblan, thank you for the 100 bits apiece as well. All right, y'all. The board has increased after our dramatic victories yesterday. The board has increased our wage budget by 400%. 400%. With that money, we will build an army to conquer the world. We will build an army to conquer the world. Stonks, exactly. We're a second division team in Portugal. Time to act like it. Thank you, China. Huge shout out to the motherland for all that she does for us. Oh, glorious China. Announce Messi. Announce Messi, you fools! Not really. Or the one thing that I always like, hey, can you figure out how to make the background on the stream chat transparent without making, the actual words transparent? Excellent question. I have no idea how to do that. Ladies and gentlemen, can he do it? Now, the best I can tell right here, there is one opacity option. It's set to 60%. I know I saw that Hank Aaron died. That sucked. Home run king in baseball. No, I like having the chat there, to be honest. Can I figure this out? Can you chrome the background out? And we have now hit the point where I will not be doing this live because there's no way I can figure that out. What's happening to Leighton Clarkson, says Parfait? Well, we're about to find out. Leighton Clarkson still kicking it in the Liverpool U23s. He got a loan move to St. Mirren. Played 25 matches in one season. Now he's been brought back for Liverpool. He got 8 appearances in the Checkatrade Trophy, which is the U23's trophy thing. And he's played well-ish. So he's doing nothing. Exactly. He hasn't really done anything yet. He's making a good amount of money, though. He's making a good amount of money. So here's our financial situation. $537,000 currently spending. We're at a payroll of nearly $2.2 million. We have a scouting staff that is, I would say, woefully under-equipped for what we are going to try and do. So we're going to go to the board and say, hey, scouts allowed, please. I would like to ask about scouts very quickly. The next thing we need to do is check the contracts on our senior team, not for the trialists, but for these guys who are actually going to leave if we do not re-sign them or re-loan them. A lot of these guys don't really care about, from Nazinho to Sobral, Enrique, Paulinho, Aguard. We don't care about those guys at all. Sergio Dutra, though. Sergio Dutra we do care about, and we would like to sign. So what is your what's your price potentially for Sergio Dutra? We'll start to see if we can sign a few of these loan guys, and this is how we're going to make our moves. Did you watch Last Chance U on Netflix? Yes, I've watched every season of Last Chance U on Netflix. Thank you, Mojave Grey Warden. I already offered Noose a new contract off stream so that I would not forget that he had a highest earner clause. So we have offered Noose a new contract so we can sign bigger players. Oh, Tag and Fire, first time in the stream. Came from the YouTube. What's up? Oriental Dragon. We just won the 3rd division of Portugal. We're going up to the 2nd division. We just got a huge injection of payroll cash, which we're really excited to put to use. We need to decide who we're keeping and who we're not. So we have Kiros, Holland, and Brash. I think we're going to let all 3 of them go. I like Joseph Holland. He's been a fairly important player for us for a number of years, but he's getting on to 30. I just don't know if he does it for me. Like, I'm almost considering giving Brash a contract before I give Joseph Holland a contract, because Brash plays within his means and just plays well. What skin did everybody recommend? I actually have none to recommend. And then we've got our trialists, yes, and maybe we'll look to sign a year, 1 or 2 of them. But okay, so that's that. Amine Adli, who's I honestly don't think we'd want to sign him because his wage is actually huge. His wage is gargantuan. And they want like 100-something thousand for Abdoulaye Condé. Well, can we talk about maybe extending the loan, perhaps? Let's talk about extending the loan. We're gonna remove position requirements, and we're gonna go to squad player. Oh, now you want to get frisky, huh? Don't you? I'm not doing that. Actually, I can do that. I just didn't want to have the role locked in. So yeah, we can. I'm not going to lock in on this right now. We don't know what kind of free agents and stuff we're going to be able to grab, so I'm not going to lock into that right now. But Condé is definitely the type of dude we would want to snatch. Fringe player who can still improve. I mean, he's a pretty good left back. The level we're playing at. Oh, is this contract expiring? Oh, shut the front door. That is just perfect. Hey, Ivan Nielsen, want to join the team, man? Be an absolute pleasure to have you. Hop on in, dude. Contract's expiring with the mothership. We're getting Ivan Nielsen in full time. He played a great season for us. And then Vandergeg's the other guy we had in on loan, but I know they're not going to want to move him. He's already making 45,000. I feel like we can do better. Vandergeg, he stopped hitting the weight room too. He only gained 7 pounds early in the season. It might be it for Vandergeg. It's definitely it for Adli. It might be it for Abdoulaye Condé. But Ivan Nielsen's coming back, and we're looking at Sergio Dutra too. Sorry, we're going to be really, guys, we're going to be really locked in the transfers and stuff today. Beanie Boy, thank you so much for the 2 months of the Twitch Prime. Who the fullbacks has a better crossing than Joshua Kimmich? Yeah, oh yeah, he does have better crossing than Joshua Kimmich. He used to have 16. It went down just like a smidge. And bumped him down to 15. But Shaw Pinto. And he is a baller. Good to see you, Jelbo. The only Dutch input's gonna leave again. I know. I'm sorry. And let's take an immediate look at our trial lists for people that, like, man, we wish we... Well, a lot of these guys are youth intake burnouts, but, like, Jonathan and CISO is big, he's physical. His touch and, like, passing are surprisingly not as bad as you would think. His teamwork and work rate are things that concern me deeply. But he's got player traits that make him very useful. I mean, he plays no through balls, stays back at all times, and runs with the ball rarely. Which are all things that we would want from this guy. So let's compare him to Thundergig. Since CISO's better defender, better physically. Of course, lacking in the technical areas. But when it comes to positioning, decision making, he's there. But Vandergeek's kind of got him covered in composure, concentration. But that's where Jonathan and CISO responds with strength, stamina, a decent, a better first step. Gotta remember, we don't have any, like, serious board requirements here. Is the correct way to update the command save Oriental Dragons, the Portuguese 2nd Division? First season? Yes. These are the seasons where these are the seasons where we actually win the league, or these are the streams when we actually win the league, you know. We go out and we build ourselves a team that can win the league. And then we have Alan, who's decided to retire. So we're gonna go ahead and cancel this trial, which is a shame because he's Chinese. And then we have... Oh, we get rid of both these guys. Neither of these guys are useful at all. We have Roman Bravo. And there's teams that are interested in Roman Bravo on a free, because you should be interested in Roman Bravo on a free. The dude, he's dangerous. He's very dangerous. Problem is, he's almost a like for Julian Ramirez. He's got no ability to step out and play a different position, which he honestly could play a wing. His crossing isn't terrible. Obviously, it's not his strength, but he's good at picking the ball up and running with it. Problem with Bravo is I just essentially already have the same player on my team. So I think we're going to need to go to our short list and have a peek around.
Hey Zed, thanks for the hours of entertainment and all your help in understanding this game.
You got it. Thank you for existing. Being a part of the Hammers for 5 months, Garoon. Allowing me to pay Reese's wage, which is nice. Look up Lucas Hermes. Starts for mines. Hermes, you say? I think I've ever heard that name. Oh, cool. I knew I recognized the name from somewhere. Ryan Gall, is he still kicking it around Portugal? Who knows? Some transfer recommendations. Gonzalo Agrelos, Mitrovsky, Joao Goulart, Sergio Conceição, Alexi Vasquez. Let me know what you think about them. I know Conceição. I like Conceição. I have not heard of the other guys. If I come across them, we'll go for it. I try not to missile in on transfer recommendations too much. Yes, we heard Hank Aaron died, which is unfortunate. Yeah, Erik Mendes scored 39 goals last season, so I think he's very much still here. There's divisions upon division in the 3rd division. Well, not now. They created a new 3rd division that we're part of. This dude is really good. Lynn de Smet. Not currently interested in signing with your club. That's okay. I don't like him either, you know? We're looking at into contract burnouts from big clubs. First touch is concerning on this guy. Outside the scouting range, not enough scouting budget. Okay, so this dude's playing in Morocco. It's outside the scouting range. This dude is spelling in Boston River. This guy's in Uruguay. I think that's it, though. I need to scout all these guys. They're they're into contracts. Should be able to pick them up. Our scouting network sucks. And that is going to cause some problems. Right, this guy's at Bastia. An important player on an end of contract with the course. Toolsy player. He's athletic. He's clearly balanced mentally. He's clearly balanced technically. He's a deep lying playmaker. My concern is that he wouldn't be a lot better than Diogo Izada, who we're currently using. What about Cedric Hutunji? I want to offer this guy a trial. I think we should do that with all these guys. I think every single one of these guys should be offered a trial. I know a lot of them will turn it down, but I feel like that's the best move that we can make here. If a Nielsen deal falls through, they've won. Oh, okay, sick. They had an automatic contract extension to keep Evan Nielsen. Well, then why did they do that? What was the point of the automatic contract extension, man? If I could just go in and buy him for free, the budget's looking fabulous. They gave us a huge financial boost. Have you received a bigger scouting budget? No, but I can create one by moving money around. I can. It's all right. Even Nielsen, apparently they did the extension, but they still, I don't know, don't really want him. Is something automatically happened for them? Yeah. Vittoria de Setúbal is coming with us. Up to the second division. We've increased the number of scouts. Cool. Might as well go get that now. We need another scout. Up. Are you Valdemar? Ooh, a Colombian. Waive compensation for coaching role, yes. Promotion, salary raise, gone. Come on in, Herman Barato. Yes, he rejected, but there are going to be some teams that accept the trial offer. That's going to save us a ton of money on scouting if we can get a lot of these guys to accept the trial. There it is. There it is. That's the one I know and love. We're short on Chinese players now. We've hit the Chinese player wall again, chat. We need to sign one. Stat. We need the Chinese. Like this dude. I seriously need this dude. I cannot stress enough how much I need this Chinese keeper. Please, please, for the love. Please, please. Dude. 40 million. Sick. Like, I know he's great, okay? We know that. We've covered it, right? This guy's making an insane amount of money. Chico Shin's unhappy. Chico, Chico. Why are you getting paid so much, man? He went to play in China to get that paycheck. He left us. They were dissatisfied with the number of Chinese players you signed. We'd like you to sign more Chinese players. How about a loan? Wow, that dude's terrible. Okay. This Chinese keeper is like the guy that I need, but he's already playing for Pachos Ferreira in Liga NOS. Why? Yes, our owner is Chinese. Mandates that we sign Chinese players. I can sign players that aren't Chinese, yes, but I need to appease the board on the Chinese player front. Liao Shunshan. Understandable. Yeah, all these Chinese players that we're aware of. Look, there are probably 4 or 5 Chinese players in the face of the earth that are good enough for... That's not true. There's certainly none that I can afford that are good enough to be on the team, including Chico Shin, unfortunately. You want 2.7 million for Chico Shin. I'm sorry, what? All right. This is going to be key to us figuring out how to get through this this trouble time. Wujing Tao, Real Salt Lake Academy, getting paid an outrageous amount of money. I wish we could pull up like contracts. Salary. Dang it. It's salary. I don't know. They're all getting paid way too much money, I can tell you that. Oriental Lisboa. Hello. That is my neck of the woods. He's on loan from Casapia. Hello, I would like to buy your Chinese player. Dude. Hello, I would like to my God. Oh my. Oh my God. Oh my God. My God, this guy's unbelievable. He's like a dream. This dude is like, I had a dream like this. He's so freaking athletic. Oh my. Okay, I can do this. I can do this. I can do this. I can do this. If we get this down to like 500,000, dude. 450. Okay, after 20 international appearances, I'll pay another 150,000. Bonus competition achievement. If we win the league. No, if we reach, if we get promoted. Okay, if we get promoted, bonus upon reaching promotion, no expiration date, I will pay you 375,000. Okay, players to exchange. No, we're not going to do that. If we reach, no, I don't have to pay something off there. After international, after league appearances, after, let's see, 2 seasons would be at 50. That'll be considered a transfer offer, and we want to get this down now. Okay, chill, breathe. We don't have to make the offer at this moment. Okay, let's offer a trial. Okay, let's offer a trial. We're gonna be able to figure this out. Okay, breathe. Right, I want you to breathe, man. Breathe. It's about to change everything potentially for us. Breathe. All right, offer trial for this Chinese dude. Yes, he's at ADO Den Haag. He's a center back. Love to see what he's up to. Dong Dahe. We're familiar with Dong Dahe. Contract's about to expire. Breakthrough prospect and end of contract. Get rid of all that stuff. And Dong Dahe is somebody that we're interested in potentially in signing up. Somebody that adds depth. Is a Chinese player, right? That's one guy. That's why we keep it scouted. He's not brilliant. Never said he was brilliant. He's okay. He can hang. It's like for the people that aren't in China, you know what I mean? It's like, oh my, he's 15. Screw you, man. You'd prefer to continue your development at Inter. Screw you. I found you. Me. I did. My God, there's so many good Chinese players. Oh, there's so many good Chinese players, dude. Oh. Okay, Parma, wing, Wang Hong. This dude's already getting paid a pretty penny. Oh, baby. Okay, trial. Give me the trial. Let me make sure that he's the guy that I want, okay? Because we totally have the wage to bring that guy in. Inter Miami Academy. He's already signed a deal with a Chinese club. The U19s. Anybody not in China? Anybody not in China? Going once, going twice. Oh, there's a guy at Inter. No! No! Loan. No! Dang it! No! Screw you! Have you still got any Wales League VODs anywhere? No. That and the save after that were also not recorded for posterity. From now on, though, every stream that's ever happened is recorded for posterity, and you can reference it at any time that you want to go back. But I do not have any Chinese stuff. No. We did that in the past, but like honestly, it's the Chinese players not in China that we want. God, this dude is forever on my short list, though. Zhang Xingdong. We want Zhang Xingdong like more. We want Zhang Xingdong more than life itself. We do. I'm not ashamed to say that. And then Wang Hong, the wing. Yep. Okay. Let's sign up our third scout. All right. Assignments. We'll see. We need to see if they're going to accept these first. The other two trials were accepted by the clubs, but for Shushong, it was not accepted, which means the scouting will go forward, which means in our scouting priorities list, Shushong is top. Oh, okay. Boom. 1 week. We'll have a decent report on Shushong in 1 week. Linda Smet has rejected the trial offer from Oriental Dragon. Okay. Luis Cassette. Wait. Actually, I know that guy. Daniel Antush has rejected the trial offer. Okay, we just landed a bunch of trialists on potential end of contract deals. This is where we're going to be able to start to build our team. We have Santiago Gioria, who's an excellent tackling Argentine. We have Rui Pedro, who, no. I know you. Actually, we'll just keep him there for a second. There's no harm in that. We do have the room, and he would become better long term. You have 2 requests. Thank you, chat. I told you I wasn't going to be keeping up with chat as much today. I'd like to be the new scout, please. Poltz, you got it. You are the new scout once they sign. Tao Shanlong, who's a youngster at Dalian, may still have a small contract. Tao? I mean, right. Tao Shanlong? He does not. He is in the Chinese national team getting paid $500,000 a year, but thank you very much. Hash browns of rounds. Chat, we did it. Yeah! Zealand Red chat, let's go. Do you have any coupons? For what exactly? All right. Good job, chat. Big Mark, thank you so much for the Twitch Prime. Welcome to the Hammers. Rafael Mello. Cecino. All right. Yeah, we need to give these guys some time. Francisco Dominguez. Vasco Paciencia. Medina Sambo. David Alvarez. None of these guys are studs. We've got Ka. Igor Bondufilo. Raniel. Cal Nicolas Finoglio. All right, here's the moment of truth. Are we loaning in this Chinese winger or not, dude? His work rate and stamina are so bad. I don't know. Li Sirong. This dude works hard, but he's so freaking slow. He's like... He's aggressively slow. He's painfully slow. Matteo Alvini. Kareem Azari. I feel like we have no idea how good this guy is. Still. We didn't before. We definitely don't now. Why do we have another week of training after... Oh, it's because the playoffs are going on. It's because the playoffs are going on. All right, so we need that scouting report. And we need these trials to go through so we have a good understanding of what's going on. In terms of which players are good, which players are not. So we've got our Brazil and Portugal scouting going on. I am going to switch this. Edit assignment. And we're going to go region. Oh, we can't. I can't region. Stupid. Got a really solid Argentinian contingent. First team level players on end of contract. Yes. Okay. Ignacio Fidelev. No, that's not what I want. Under the age of 22. Or how about is at most 21. Scouted potential ability is far higher than good. I'm talking excellent at least. And you're doing our entire scouting range because let's be honest, it's not that much. And then you, Ignacio Fidelev. I'm going to switch you up, send you to Argentina since you already know. Country. Easy stuff. Looking for first team players on an end of contract. We're always looking for first team players, end of contract deals. That's how we do our deals right now. All right, and then we've got our Portuguese scout and Uke Nukem, who's just all over the place. Okay. And we wait for our new scout to come in, who we are not going to put on anything. We're going to keep our new scout not busy so that he can work on scouting the other stuff that we have around the club. Is Chinese top league running? Yeah, of course. I have every league in the world running, at least on view only. We started with over 200,000 players. Record high, baby. I mean, we really did outdo last year. Upped by 5 points, scored more goals. Our biggest improvement was the defense. We allowed 13 fewer goals. We allowed 13 fewer goals than last year. 13 fewer goals than last year. I get it. You don't want to get rid of Sergio Dutra. That makes complete sense. I'm just saying, you should get rid of Sergio Dutra. You should give him to me. I prefer he played with higher quality players. You do realize I'm like a second division team, right? I thought we were past this higher quality player thing. I'm a second division team in your country. Where else are you gonna loan him? Wow. Waffles and syrup. Oh yeah. I was thinking I probably need to wait for the league stuff to update. I don't know why. In real life, you'd just be sitting there like, you know, still pretty good here. We did just win the third division. This is not a terrible team of bad players. How do I defend against overlaps? How do you defend against overlaps? You need to be able to shift out onto them. So you need to have somebody helping out the fullback. Typically, that'll be a midfielder that's dropping over to be able to defend. Or if you shift a center back out to help defend that, the midfielder will drop in behind. So Real Madrid won. Manchester City won the league. Nothing weird, it seems, going on anywhere. Juventus walked Serie A. Now we wait on the trials. We wait on the scouts. We put ourselves in a commanding position, chat. That Chinese guy. Oh my goodness. I'm about to sell this whole club for this Chinese guy. All right. You ready to be on the staff, Pulse 89? Because you are. Pulse 89, you're in charge of localized scouting. I think this is an obvious signing, an into contract Chinese guy who's not bad. Dong Dahe. Welcome to the club. Let's go. And the board is all of a sudden ecstatic about it. Oh, they're not. Okay. Whatever, man. We brought in one Chinese player, Dong Dahe. He's going to be okay. I'll start learning Portuguese immediately. That would be fantastic because I really don't want to have to, send you on that. Ninja Panda! With the tier 1 gifted to the other Ninja Panda. Sometimes things just come together. Am I a part of the club? What is happening? Yes, you've been gifted a sub. Ninja Panda to the 88. You are now in the hammers. What happened to finances? We had a 400% increase in our wage budget, which you're using to finagle and potentially sign a Chinese superstar. Which I really am excited about. There's Thiago News signing the deal that prevents him from having a match highest earner clause, which is nice. Also locks him in for 3 years as a move with the ball type of guy. It's his doppelganger. I love it. Yeah, the board went for it, Worms. The board looked at us and said, you know what? Here you go. So you have Dong Dahe, who's now part of the team. I mean, we lack of signings with Chinese nationality. We just signed one. I guess, you know, he joins the team on July 1st, but I'm just saying. We did just sign him. Yeah, to be honest, the guy's probably never going to be able to play for us. Ready to send everybody out for the off season, you know? Just thrilled Zealand Red chat. We got to stay locked in today. Lavish Cushion, welcome to the Hammers. Thank you for spending Jeff Bezos money with the Twitch Prime. I do appreciate it. Make sure you get in the subscriber section of the Discord and all such things. Hey, Exotic, thank you for the 300 bits as well. Yeah. Let's go, Oriental Dragon. Yeah. Julian, Georgios. We added a lot of new people. Vandergeg, Ivan Nielsen, Amine Adli, Diogo Paulo, Sergio Dutre, João Silva, Claudio Tavares, Fonso Valente, Thiago Neus, Prazeres, Diogo Isada, Jean Dubois. The season's results, yeah, they were pretty solid there, bud. That's some silverware. Perfectly average performance in the cup as well. A fierce goal from 25 yards out. Can't watch it though. Actually, can we? No. Oh, okay. Let's try this again. Let's watch Abdoulaye Conde's goal of the season then. Watch goals. That'd be great. Thank you. I would appreciate that. The ability to watch the goals. What teams do you face next season? The best B teams. For starters. This is the goal of the season right here. The goal of the season. It's not outstanding, but it's a good hit. Why are we required to do so many complicated things to get there? Corporate hospitality went down. Competition prize money was exactly the same. Yeah, we're getting the red anyways. Mendes, Ramirez, Afonso, Neus, and Joseph Holland was 5th. And the jerseys, we only sold 70 jerseys though, so like how many jerseys did he get? Excellent question. I don't know. How you lined up? Ramirez, Mendes, Prazeres, Adli, Conde, Valente, Pinto, Costa, Vandergeg, João Silva. 16 assists for Pinto. Player of the season, it's Erik Mendes. Dr. 5, thank you so much for the Twitch Prime. Welcome to the Hammers and an elite online gaming community. You might wonder why it's elite. Well, Ninja Panda 88 just got gifted a sub and decided to pay it forward and is gifted a sub to Jack White FM. It did work, yes. Very impressive. Dude, I've talked to FNG before about doing something. It just kind of petered out, like we never came up with an idea. Pinto's 16 assists. Mendes. I mean, Erik Mendes, is he still on the team? He's still the guy. The guy. History in the making. Yeah, let's go. Okay. And there's a review, our analyst report. We were averaging 2 XG per match. Scored well over our XG, too. Expected points at 91, and we ended up at 99. Expected points position was first, and we ended up first. So we earned it. There's no fluke here, okay? No fluke here. Where might I find the streaming schedule? Down below. There's a schedule tab on Twitch. There's also a schedule part of the Stream Elements thing down below the stream. Both of those should have a schedule. Yo, an anonymous gifted sub to Pond. What's up? Sign Chinese players. It's in progress. Thanks. Play attacking, play direct. All these are starting to get a little uppity here. I would like to not have to play counter-attacking and direct. I'm going to be honest with you. I would like to not have to do that. Sign players to sell for profit. Definitely want to get rid of that too. Repair clubs. Financial damage. Okay. Not gonna lie to you. I'm gonna start there. We'll get rid of that and get rid of that. Well, you guys really know how to work together on this. Hey, it worked. We got rid of one. Okay, sweet. We were able to get rid of sign and sell players for profit. Really hemming me in here. A lot of different stuff. Congratulations on achieving promotion. I'm more than happy to get into next season with all you believing we can avoid getting involved in the relegation battle. I would believe much more than that. We haven't really suffered much financial damage. I don't understand the issue here. I can repair that by getting promoted again. Congrats on achieving promotion. I want to avoid the relegation battle. Let down. You're not going to get very far trying to compete at a level we're not remotely close to. I literally just said, all right, we're going to be in the relegation battle, but I think you guys have the talent to I think you guys have the talent to help keep us up. And they're like, nah, I don't think we do. See y'all at the start of preseason. Sweet. Our team literally thinks we're gonna get relegated, so that's fun. He was like, oh, we won't, like, yeah, man, totally. Easy, dude. What? I'm like, oh, we'll fight bravely against relegation. No, we won't. Who the you fight bravely against relegation? What's your problem? I'm trying to go back down. Madhouse is over in the corner like, dude, you are showing promise. Or are you blind? Wait, we have to change the stadium again. We had to add 480 seats. Every time we get promoted, we have to expand the stadium because it's too small at every level. Offer him a trial. We'll make a transfer move if we like what we see on the trial. That's fine. When they come back, we'll have a completely new team. That we're completely sure of. It's getting Hotspur in here. Thank you so much for the gifted sub. Abinat Sulis, welcome to the Hammers. They all got imposter syndrome. Happens, but we're definitely good enough to, like, at least be mid-table. Right now. Right now, we're definitely good enough for this. I mean, because it's so hard to get promoted out of that league. Zealand, we must do it. I got you, FNG. I know you're actually here. Yes, okay. Come on, dude. Mother clucker. Okay. How long we got on the he's finishing. Good for him. Look forward to seeing how good this guy is. Ah! Sorry. I simp for Zealand. What was that? I don't think I hear you. I Simp. Yeah,
for
we
Zealand.
probably can't get a senior affiliate now. Board was like, last year. I want Porto. I want. Okay. Can we ask now? The board probably loves me. They do probably love me. They just changed part of their club vision for me. Repair financial damage. That's literally just like, you just quadrupled my wage budget. And now you're over here like, well, 2 years from now, we must repair the financial damage of the club. Be back July 3rd. Got it. I have my timetable. Okay. Expanding the ground. Good for you, dude. Fight bravely against the relegation. Do not go quietly into that good night, senior affiliate. Let's do it, homies. We like actually finish the scouting. Are the board subs? Yes. Whipcross is any good? Yes. You need a Chinese senior affiliate? Yes. Actually, maybe not. Just came in. What did I miss? We found a very good Chinese player that I think can lead us to greatness and glory. Repairing the budget sounds like when the university hits up alumni for money. I'm going to be over there. I'm going to be sending emails to Oriental Dragon legends like Ni Plong. Like, hey, this is a little awkward, but we need a little cash. Don't know how much the Guinea-Bissauan national team's paying you. Okay, they're gonna search for it, but that's, oh my god, oh my god! Ah! Ah! He has no transfer interest. We're gonna have to wait. He has no transfer interest, but maybe after we like finish the promotion, after we are officially in the second division, maybe he'll have transfer interest then. Dude, you don't even want to loan him? He can't be loaned until he turns 18. Once he turns 18? September? Great, that's right after the window. He's literally an inside forward off the right. The dude fits my team so well, too. I wouldn't even have to change what we're doing. God, and I have the money, too. Let's just see. Let's just, like, do the deal. Right? Let's see if we can get the deal set up. Okay? Alright, selling team salary contribution off. We get promoted, I will literally pay you 375,000 smackaroons right then. After 50 league appearances, I will pay you, this is not exactly repairing the budget, I will pay you $150,000. What are we stuck on? Okay, I'm stuck on that one. Minimum league goals. If he's, dude, he honestly could score 40 goals though. The way we play, he's not gonna score. He's not gonna score. Oh shoot. Okay, 60,000. What are we feeling? What are we feeling? Okay, buyback price, right? 22 million. It's unacceptable. Boo! Boo! That right there, boom. Give him to me. Yesterday. Please give him to me. Please! I know the guy's not interested. I just want to see what kind of deal I can negotiate right now. He's not interested right now. Hopefully he's interested when we get up to the second level. Transfer story leaked. That cannot be good. There's no way that's good. No, they won. We asked, and it was like 1.5. That's why I'm negotiating, because we did a like an inquiry. It was like 1.5. I installed a logo pack. That's how I got the Orno Dragon badge. Was in it. They accepted it. They accepted the deal, so I can totally do that deal and have a ton of money left over. That was 600,000 up front, which leaves like over $1 million in wage budget for me to spend. That is like, I can totally do that. Okay. Hopefully once we get up to the 2nd division, he's gonna be like, yeah, brother. Oh, he's so freaking fast. Yes. He's so fast. Eminently useful player. Now we wait on the trials that we have. The center back in particular that we're looking at. And the scouting of all of these people. We need to get through our scouting reports. We got a lot of people. That's how I feel about that. That's how I feel about that senior affiliate verdict right there. What's your transfer budget? Right now, 33,000, but I got 1.5 million left in my wage budget that I can move around. Fiddlesticks, man. You know what I'm saying? Okay. We're letting Holland, Kiros, and we're letting a lot of our midfield depth walk, which is good because we can rebuild it. We already have Paulo, we have Izada. We're gonna let Conde go in the hopes that we'll be able to get Abdoulaye Conde back into the team. We need people that raise the level, though, and that's the thing. That Chinese 17-year-old raises the level. That dude raises the level. Way up. Way up. He'd be the best player on our team. He's a 17-year-old Chinese kid. He'd be the best player on our team. I am willing to sell my soul for that. Good, I want the trials to expire. Taking up trial space. Go away. Shoo. I already signed all the youth intake players I want. You get any Brazilian kids in? I mean, Erik is Brazilian. Erik Mendes is Brazilian. We don't talk about that a lot, but he is. We've been scouting Brazil, but mainly it's end of contract scouting. We were not scouting for potential players yet, right? I could cancel the youth trials, but who has the time? Look, I do. I have the time. But yeah, if I'm trying to sign like a wonder kid from Brazil, it'd be 15, 20 million. I don't have that. And right now, I need to sign another Chinese player, or else I'm not. Like, I can't sign anyone. So I'm either getting the kid loaned in from Parma or signing this Chinese dude. I can't sign anybody. Probably both, to be honest. I'm probably going to get both of them. And have a Chinese rotation at right wing. In the Portuguese 2nd division. We're not good enough to match his ambitions. If only he knew how quickly we were going to be very competitive in the top flight with this team. Wish I could sit him down and say, like, look, if we don't get promoted in 2 years, you can leave. Right? I want to be in the Portuguese top flight. I want you to be the superstar that helps us get there. Which nation does a higher youth rating, Denmark or Sweden? I actually have no idea. Absolutely none. Why don't you just sign a couple of random Chinese to be on the bench? I've already done that. I've already got one of my backup strikers is now Chinese. But it's Solus with a gifted sub to Tiggy. But it's Solus, thank you for that. And these are all the terrible youth players. Yes. Raniel. She's not bad. It's got knockball past the opponent, which is like libero level center back stuff there. But somebody's got a deal for him. They got a deal for him. Alrighty, kids. Oh, that's center back. Jonathan and Ciso is like still the best center back that we've been able to bring through. Gioria kind of flopped a little bit, even though he's a really good tackler. Hey, you can play right wing. Thank goodness. Oh, I've always been looking for a center back that can play right wing. Really makes a difference in your squad. Yeah, I mean, I'm pretty sure Enciso is just the guy we're going to sign. Wang Hong. Where's the Chinese center back? Li Sarong. His contract ends next year. How much money would they want for him? His pace is actually right at the top of where it would be. And so I don't hate him. Because he works really hard. He's not as slow as I thought. His composure, though, is just terrible. Oh, sick. 525,000. What about a loan move? Okay, we can swing that. Definitely not regular starter, though. I was thinking more like impact sub. You down for that? Are you down for that? Full wage impact sub stuff for Li Sirong. Got it. I can do that. Wang Hong. Dude, that guy is criminally overvalued. Whatever's going on there, criminally overvalued. No, I've messed up the eraser for my whiteboard. Alright, we got another Chinese guy, Li Surong. Should I get FM and try it out, or will it take up all my time and sanity? You should, and it will. That's the appropriate answer. Sorry, I don't have 10,000 points. Would you please look up Joe Taylor from England? I bet you fancy his look. You lose them all in the wagers? That's a first. That's a moral question. Do you look it up? Somebody redeemed a highlighted message, opening the door that the player lookup redemption is thusly obsolete. Thusly. Vasco Martins. I'm gonna be completely honest with you, mate. I don't see it. And I don't see it from the other Martins either. He's buns. Buns! You are the thing I put my hamburger between. Buns! On that note, there should still be some losers who, oh, Jonathan Bauman. We're not scouting you, and yet you have rejected our trial? How does that work? I thought you were either getting scouted or you had accepted our trial. Those were the two options. And then you're Lenny DeSmet and you just reject us outright, which, you know, cool. Shame we didn't act fast enough on that guy, but he gone now. We get him off the list. Okay. Now we want the people that are still not at a club. You guys. How do you guys suck so much? Oh, there's a Chinese guy, believe it or not. Come on in. The water's fine. The three of you. Hop on in. Ah, Sheng Shu, 35-year-old Chinese extraordinary. Watch him just be an unbelievable player. Zealand, there are 3 Joe Taylor redemptions. I guess we're looking him up. Okay, fine. You guys are too nice. I can't even spell Taylor. Mods, if we could refund all 3 of those Joe Taylor redemptions, if we could, please, because all 4 now from Michter, Dreesky, Sakamal, and Kruatim for their kindness if we could refund them. All refund. I can do it, can't I? I think I can do it. I don't know how to like work mod view, dude. But I definitely I have the power to do it. The scout Joe Taylor from England. I bet you fancy his look. He's actually, weirdly enough, just as good as the scouts that I have. That this is like dead on the money how good my scouts are. He's not, however, in the face pack, unfortunately, so he's a little less dashing. What's up, brother? How you doing? Yeah. As Cardi B would say. Okay. Sorry, I got some in my throat there. Hey, Bauman. Your mom called. She wants her game back. Sorry. All right, Finoglio. Sorry, I really can't even see the colors through these things. They are aggressive hater blockers. That was uncanny, dude. Completely. Politics aside, nobody rocks aviators like Joe Biden. For real. There's just something about, like, Joe Biden should never take aviators off. He should be sitting in the Oval Office with aviators on because he just is never going to look better than when he's wearing aviators. Like, this is an objective truth. Always, he should be in the situation room like, I don't know, sir, are we going to bomb this country? And it'll be like, and just imagine, like, he's sitting there. Sir. Sir. Oh, gee, fella, what'd you guess? Those damn aviators are dark. Sorry, what were we talking about? So maybe don't wear aviators all the time. I accidentally fall asleep in some places. Finoglio. Kareem Azari. Oh, you suck, dude. Must be a terrible revelation for you that you're bad. Cow. Cow, cow, cow. Hey, da na 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 na, da na 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 na, da na 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 na. Are you better than Vandergag? Well, are you or are you not? He's much stronger and less quick. It's like a clean trade. Not to mention the fact that he is more technical. Very much so more technical. Good passer of the ball. Surplus to requirements at Belenins. And maybe looking for a home. Well, what kind of contract we looking at? A fringe player contract for... Oh, you don't even... Cal doesn't even care. Ooh, he doesn't even care. He don't want money. He doesn't... He's poor. Ooh, he doesn't... Ooh... Why are you making that noise? Ooh, he doesn't care. Raniel. Or technique. Like, are you better than Diogo Bronco? That's the question we should be asking. Because Diogo Bronco's like this serviceable deep backup we have on the team right now. Are you better or are you not better than Diogo Branco? Obviously, Raniel is better than Diogo Branco. Obviously. It's a different type of player, though. Different type of player than the guy we just offered the contract to, Cal. Wait, dude, I swear. Click on the right thing. So help me. Lisa wrong. We've already put the contract in on Matteo Alvini. Oh, man, you're okay. But you're not, though. But you are okay. You're also from Benin, so I kind of love you. Not as much as I could love you. You know, it's not undying. It's not that sort of love. David, bye. Martin Gonzalez from Boston River. Thank goodness he accepted the trial. I literally can't scout him. Acceleration's a bit of a concern. So's literally everything else about you is a concern. I'm sorry to let you know everything about you is a concern. Valadares Gaia. This dude played a lot for Valadares Gaia. Madonna Sambu. And likes to try and beat the offside trap and wants to be a squad player on the team. Doesn't really enjoy big matches, though. The key here is that Madonna Sambu is a type of player that is incredibly helpful for us. And he wants too much money. We'll see if we can beat that out of you by making you, you know, starve for a little while without a job. Vasco Pacienza. Oh, you're a striker. No, I've got so much better striker options than that. Francisco Dominguez. No. Zizinho. Nice name, brother. Raniel plays for my team in Brazil and it was horrible. Well, that's okay. Thoughts on the FIFA statement the European Super League would never be FIFA recognized? I mean, obviously it wouldn't. It would take away FIFA's power. It would give the clubs so much bargaining power. So we've got a redeemed player look up for Ridvan Yilmaz from Besiktas. And Obi, thank you for the 5 months, by the way. We were in the middle of the Joe Taylor saga when that popped up. Ridvan Yilmaz. He's balling out. He's got 83 appearances for Besiktas. Last 3 seasons, he's become more and more of a regular first team player, and Besiktas has been able to hang on to him. He's got some youth team caps for Turkey. Has not broken the senior team yet, but keeps being a regular starter for Besiktas. I have to imagine that's essentially a matter of time. Cicinho might be better than Ivan Nielsen. He is in the key area of crossing, key area of passing, better. Also, doesn't want to negotiate yet, but in a month, maybe he will. Rafael Melo. Yeah, keep it mellow. Not enough. Okay, Rui Pedro. Santiago Gioria. Will be a superb signing, you say? Because of the potential? Like, I don't really get your assessment here, Hohensorter. I don't understand it. You said he's a superb signing. Wanted by 11 clubs, including a number of clubs in the well, that's the second division of Russia for some reason. He likes big matches, very consistent performer. He's a winner. This dude's definitely a winner. I think if we sign these 2 center backs, we're gonna have to get rid of Diogo Branco. An ambitious does not like to further himself. That's a problem. I don't want to loan him. He's not very good. He's not a difference maker for the team. What's the point? I mean, the point is I gotta sign a Chinese player for the first team, but I know there's always a better answer than that. There's got to be a better answer than that. Adrian Delphi. Contract is about to expire. Okay, let's offer him a trial. Yeah. You've piqued my interest for sure. Hugo Caro's about to be released. Good for him. So's Alvarez. Diogo Alves about to be released. A lot of guys. Yeah, about to be released. We know that. That's kind of how it works. Vinicius Bala. Off the trial. Previously scouted Madonna Sambu. Like, you do realize all these guys were just on trial here. There's so much thinking going into this right now. Michelle. Off trial. Wang Zhengbo has been set for release. Problem is he's just not good enough for us to want to sign. Antosh set for release. Okay, is he a better keeper than Shell Manuel? I feel like he might just be basically across the board. I mean, physically, he is miles ahead of Shell Manuel. Physically. The kicking, the throwing, that distribution ability that Shell Manuel has gives way to a better keeper in a lot of senses. So Antosh, who our stature in the game doesn't match his ambitions. That's probably fair considering you're at Salzburg. So you're telling me I can get this loan is what you're telling me. For $100,000 I can get this loan, and we're scouting him right now. Can I prioritize this? No Guerra? Oh, it's literally at the top of the priority list already. Okay, cool. Keep working your way through that list, man. Is this dude? I mean, can we trial him? That would save us some time. Carlos Laurencho's a standout performer in my scouting duties, duly noted. Trials are set. Adrian Delphi's okay, they rejected all of these except for Michelle. Got it. Scouting report on Adrian Delphi, please. Good find. Scout already putting in a shift. Found a high potential player that I am interested in. Yes, that's what the people need. Dean, thank you so much for the Twitch Prime and welcome to the Hammers. That's big. You think that's big though? Look at the room. I can pay that wage for my entire starting 11 now. I can pay that wage for my entire starting 11. We have to recalibrate how we're thinking about these players. I don't want to scout him right now. That guy's the guy we wait for an end of contract or we don't do anything. Okay? Got it. Hi, Z. Sorry I'm late. Pero, do not worry about it. You signed that rapid Chinese player? No. He's not interested in a transfer, so we're going to wait until we're officially promoted to see if he's interested in playing for second division Portuguese side. We need to wait for our reputation bump, which will come at the end of June, and that might give us an opportunity to sign the Chinese Messi. Never seen anyone displaying wages per annum. That's cringe. It's just how my brain works. I blame the United States, but it's what makes sense to my brain, and divide it by 100, then double it. You just move the... It's actually really easy to figure out. Like, if you want it per week, you just move the decimal over, like, 2, right? And so, you move it over 2, and it's, so 2 million, you're talking about 21,000 a week, and then you double it. So we're looking at, like, 43,000 a week is our wage budget right now. I love math! Great, Michelle. Great. I mean, the more you think about it, I think per year makes more sense. What is your... Are we set to lose Kiros? I mean, yeah. That's the idea. Wants to commit his future for the club. Well, that's fun. I'm just not gonna... Not a lot to say at this stage for Lautaro Quiroz. Now, you might want to keep him instead of Holland, but like, Quiroz is such a bad dribbler, and he's never played well for us. I think important thing to remember is that Quiroz plays his way out of the team all the time. When he gets a chance in the first team, he plays his way right out, and that's that. It's nice to compare your per annum to a transfer fee, I guess. I mean, everybody's got their own reason, but we're still spending the same amount of money. My mind refuses to go along with it. Yeah, so just move the decimal over 2 and then double it. 42,000 a week is what we have right now to pay, which is huge considering before that we had like, like 13,000 a week to spend. So we really got a 400% increase. Oh, Knudsen! Thank you for the gifted sub, dude. Knudsen after the channel point debacle with Joe Taylor. Finding the man with blades in his picture. Sterling Winter, welcome to the Hammers. Thank you so much for the gifted sub. Our reputation is not 3 stars. No. Brash is officially set for release. Sail on, sweet prince. I haven't officially made my mind up on the other 2 yet. Okay, Cat and Bacorals. Sassy much. Prodigal Zephyr, you stay as the head of youth development. Despite a pretty poor effort last time, you are a model citizen, and how am I going to do better than that right now? Prodigal Zephyr, you've been re-signed. Duke Nukem, you're in trouble. Duke Nukem, you are in trouble. Mousen's also already in trouble. Wouldn't take long there. We'll assess that later. We got a month. We love you, Brash. We're gonna miss you. All right, Lee Sirong has an impact sub on the senior team. Come on in there, center back friend from ADO Den Haag. China, 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 China. Uriel Chelly. Yo, NBZ, thank you so much for the 2 months and the Twitch Prime. Coming back to the Hammers for a second month, spending Jeff Bezos money. The Lord's work. How does one become a member of the Backroom staff? It's a redemption in the chat, and then you are given credit or maligned for your excellent or poor performance. No, you're not. No. No, you're a regular starter. Don't get yourself twisted now. Don't you get yourself twisted now. We'd love to lock you down for another year, Afonso. That is for sure. This is our, 1 year advance notice. Octavio Lancia. And Lu Shen. Chinese youth player extraordinaire. All right, Julian. Let's negotiate. Easy. Julian lockdown. Joe Pinto. Good. Nah, I feel like I can get you under 30 maybe. We'll see how much your agent wants the wage to move, João Pinto, but recently signed new contract. Screw that, he's back. Erik Mendes. Swing a regular starter deal for you. Got that one. And then anybody else? Prazeres, Bronco, Quiroz, Claudio Tavares, Diogo Paulo, who's not shown us much of, well, anything. Manuel, Guillermo, Tavio Lancha, I want to make sure we've got tied down long term. Definitely want to make sure we've got him tied. Salary after club games, yeah. Because you're probably not going to play that many club games right now. We just want to make sure that you're strapped down to the deck, so to speak. And let's go grab our Chinese homeboy. Same deal. We'll give you the full minimum wage to stay a part of the senior team. Okay, we have a recruitment meeting coming up. You're going to keep Loney's at the club? I mean, I would like to keep him at the club, yes, but they don't want to, like, that's a stupid recommendation. You should already know that we've tried that, and it's not happening. First team goalkeeper is Dutra's loan's about to end, all right? You got any ideas? Mateus Teixeira from Shajor Shalahorse. Dude's playing in Belarus, throwing it back. Throwing it back. And Hillian, thank you for the Twitch Prime. Welcome to the Hammers. Thank you for spending Jeff Bezos money to get yourself into an elite online gaming community. See, you forgot to look at my player. I did. I forgot to look up Uriel Celli. Thank you. Let's handle this meeting, and then we're going to do that, and I'm going to remember it. Shara, 6 months in the short list. Omar, okay. Sure. Israeli free agent. I'm in. Currently listed for loan, Guillermo. This team is in, what, Brazilian second division? I offer him a trial. Shaft Stacy. Can you make this stuff up? Probably not. Hey, Shaft. Want to come on over? Yo, Shaft. Over here, man. Come on. Shaft Stacy. Shut up, guys. It's his name. Be nice. Shaft Stacy. I'm not like, that is his name. Jeez. I don't get what you guys are so confused about. His name is Shaft Stacy. First team midfielders. Let's see the reports. Okay, Alberto Mesquita on loan. Varzim has loaned him out. Why is Varzim loaning out anybody I would consider signing? They suck. It's already on my short list though, so there we go. That's what we're looking for. The free agents. We're looking for the free agents. Stefan Gonzalez, the Houston Dynamo. Thiago Heleno of America Minero. Short time left in his contract. I see that. Same with you. The Brazilian end of contract times. My favorite. Inverted winger, first team. Got it. See the reports. Already have an eye on Sambu. Santiago Salalish. Cool. Johan Restrepo. I wonder what the Israeli pipeline is for me. why they're all of a sudden interested in it. Kylian Gasney. I want to trial all these guys if I can. There is quite literally an unlimited font of just Brazilian players of decent quality. Wow, that finishing is something spectacular, huh? Be a Liga NOS player in the future. He's 22, and it seems that everything is tied to his potential and not his actual ability. Contracted to Nashville. Short time left in his contract. Yeah, we see it. Don't worry, we'll be all over a bunch of people whose contracts are expiring around that time, so we will be there. And then the rest, a random forward, another Brazilian forward who we're just going to keep on the short list so we can trial him at some point when he's out of a club. Brazilian fullback. 30-year-old Spanish center back. Now that I can get behind. Short time left in his contract. Okay. Jake Nerwinski. Alrighty. Never heard of you in my life, but man, I hope you're good. Good recruitment meeting. Accepted, accepted, accepted. No! It's playing in League 2. So, Pro Scout. This is the guy that is transfer listed for 35. Pro Scout. Accepted, accepted. No! I need the trial if I want to know how good he is, and he doesn't look that good, but I need to know. Okay? I need to know. Why have you rejected a trial for Shaft Stacy? Why? Why'd you do it? What did you want to gain? What did you want to gain from this experience? Nah, he sucks. We can tell that he's bad, okay? We can tell that he's bad, but that's just unnecessary. I would count that as unnecessary. I mean, how are you expecting to loan a guy like that? But I'm not even able to, like, get some sort of look at how good he is. This dude sucks. Okay, Guillermo rejected the move, or the potential move. It's alright, he's in our scouting range, because we can scout Brazil, Argentina, and Colombia. Anybody that's a stud, anybody that's a game changer, let's go. Game changer. Israeli national team level player. Get Shaft in. Yeah, they did shaft us. It happens. Shaft Stacy. Does he own a blender? I hope not. If he does, then we're going to sign him just to release him. Okay. It's like a Carolero, though, which guys that are good Caroleros still suck. Strepo can really dribble. Omar Rodriguez, the Colombian keeper, doesn't look... He's not transcendent. Edwin's not transcendent. Juan David Diaz might be. Juan David Diaz is a deeper lying left wing, might be a transcendent player we were hoping for. Nerwinski. America. Jose Antonio Caro. He's not slow. Oh, he was just playing for... Oh, he's LAFC. He was just at LAFC. In real life, I think he's playing for Balompié in the second Spanish league. Majin Suni, that guy's available for loan. Gaznier's available for loan. I mean, Altman, the Israeli. It's not great, is he? The Israeli winger, not that great. Boris Kleiman. Israeli keeper. He's got a freaking Israel appearance. And of course, the striker's good. Oh, here we go. Why are they all left backs, chat? Why is every good player I'm finding a left back? I mean, this feels like the opposite of a normal problem. Okay. Stephen Palomek. Repayments to begin on the bank loan for the last stadium improvement. Good. There are some guys there we can work with. Hazy, I need your help. My star player Zadi, who is a PSG, Barca, Real, Uve level. They're interested in him. He scored 64 goals, 47 matches. I don't know if he's interested in a transfer, but he's asking for too much salary. What should I do? You need to get more money in. If you can sell another person to increase your balance significantly so that you can then offer a higher salary, then do that. Thank you and everybody else who made the Regen face pack. It's getting me back into my save. Dude, yes. I mean, it's just so cool. Like, it's just so cool. I love the Regen face pack so much. It's like a dream come true that it was possible. Only one caveman. Thank you so much for the tier 1 and welcome to the hammers. I do appreciate it. Jalopy's the player. I thought I said that. Shoot, I still haven't looked at the player request. I'm like, oh, I'm on it. I'm gonna look at it. I'm gonna finish the recruiting meeting and look at Uriel Chelly. I get so absorbed in this off-season stuff. There he is, Uriel Chelly. He has broken into the Dynamo Zagreb first team, is picking up a big paycheck from Dynamo Zagreb. Just this past year, he got 7 appearances in the Dynamo Zagreb first team after his free move from Peru. He doesn't have a lot of stuff going for him right now, all the bangers, but it looks like this might be the season where he breaks through. And hey, what's up, guys? What's up, Mr. Z? Hey, sweet love fun. Yes, the 2 lookups, the staff rename, we handled those, yes. We want Shaft. The chat knows what it wants, and it wants the Shaft. And more specifically, a goalkeeper named Shaft. Of course, Alabangers. Can't believe Shaft was bad. How are you bad with that name? I mean, at a certain level, he's not bad, but at our level, he is. Let's have another look around China. Gonna rerun the face pack. Yeah, and July 1st, we should be landing a good... we're landing Dong Dahe, we're landing Sirong. We should free up a little space to sign some people that aren't Chinese at that point. What's up, JG Turton? How you doing? What's the Regen face pack? It is a face pack that we made. Came out at the beginning of this game cycle. And what it does is we've used software to generate faces that look real but aren't. That AI kind of face generation software, super fancy stuff. We got a face pack, 100,000 faces sorted by ethnicity, and then we wrote a piece of code and an installer that allows you to install these AI generated faces onto the regions in your game. Pretty freaking easy to do too. How difficult do you expect the second tier to be? I expect us to be able to hang really well, because that third division is tough to get out of. It's tough to get out of. I all just roasted Jeff. That was an outstanding roast. Jeff over here. My face is fine. There's just not enough ugly people in the face pack. How good are you at soccer in real life? Pretty good goalkeeper in my time. No, I'm not. If I showed up at a Sunday league game, I'd be pretty good. I'm not like actually good though, right? But if you just took a randomly assembled group of dudes from the population, I would be good compared to them. Like when I played intramural, I scored a lot of goals, but it's intramural, you know. And I played keeper in competitive settings, so. Like in intramural, I was a god, and it was really fun. I scored a winning penalty kick goal in an intramural shootout and hit like. I literally just. I don't know why I remember this so vividly, because it was like probably my last great athletic achievement of my life, right? But we were in the semifinals of the frat league intramural playoffs in soccer, and we were in a penalty shootout, and I had just saved a penalty, right? It was the second penalty that I'd saved, and it was my turn to shoot. But like because I just had played at a pretty high level, so it was like boom. It's so like fraternities at school, you compete against each other in every sport. So this was the semifinals, like the semifinal of the fraternity cup in school. And so it was my turn to take the penalty, and I'm like, I'm just gonna try and embarrass this guy. And so I just sprinted at the ball and hit it with the outside of. I'm like, I'm just gonna rip this right under the crossbar, like straight down the middle. I like just outside of the foot, just leather it right under the crossbar, straight down the middle. I'm just gonna go and smack it. Yeah, I'm 6'2". And the dude just fell over, and I celebrated so hard. I was like, I like ran by the whole other team like that. It was ugly. It was ugly. You know, I was not a fine display of sportsmanship that you might have expected from somebody that's typically so measured. You know, on stream, we never lose our cool. But yeah, I just we lost the final in a penalty shootout, weirdly enough. I made mine first. Okay, I made my penalty. We just couldn't convert. Yeah, I just leathered the ball right under the bar. And it was the last thing he expected too. I mean, I just cranked it. I don't know. It was just one of those things. I got to the ball, and I was already on a high. I just saved my second penalty, and I was like, screw it. And it was the winning shot. And I just pinged her right in there. Tell us about frat life. Bringing into fraternity was fun. I also got a double major from Virginia, so it wasn't just like I was, fraternity league soccering my days away, right? There was indoor. We played indoor too. Indoor was a lot of fun. A lot harder to play keeper in indoor, in my opinion. I played literally every sport for the house. I played beach volleyball, flag football, basketball, indoor and outdoor soccer, right? I did not play wiffle ball. I'm trash at baseball sort of things. Hitting the ball, not my thing. What'd you major in? History and media studies, double major. Yeah, beach volleyball. Just a sand pit with a volleyball net in there. Imagine you in one of those thongs now. I would play shirtless to intimidate the opposition with my masculinity. I'm a big bandana wearer. That was usually my thing. UVA's super nice camp. UVA's campus is outrageously nice. Look, I am looking forward to the rest of my life, of course. Right? I always believe the best days are ahead. But those 4 years at Virginia, I was in the guides. I got into the guides, so I was able to give tours of the place, which I loved. right? Oh, my virus and threat protection. Nobody cares, dude. I loved giving tours of the place. Because you pick up, you grab, like, you ever been on college tours in the US? It's like they give you a presentation in some sort of auditorium, and then the students run in and they're all like, well, yeah, let's do this, time to look at that. And I was always like in slippers and sweats, and I was like at the back, and I had the best joke, and I can't even remember what it was, because you would have to introduce yourselves. Oh, it was a history major joke, right? And so we have like 10 guides up there. I gave over 70 tours in my career. And you would line up in front of the amphitheater full of like parents and students and like super overactive Karens, right? You'd be able to sport a huge bandana. I know, maybe that's why I like them so much. And then they'd be like, oh, what's your major? And be like, they'd be like, oh, I'm my name's Zealand Shannon. I'm from Tampa, Florida. I'm a fourth year, and I have a double major in media studies. And then I also have a major in history because, I'm really into putting myself in the best position in the job market. And the Karens loved that. The parents would just be like, oh, gee willikers, this dude's he's a riot, Jim. He's a riot. He's an absolute riot. We're going with him. And then you just give like a 2-hour tour of the school. You'd start with the history, then you talk about the different majors in the classrooms and stuff. What years were you a guide there? See, I got in my 3rd semester there to guides. My 2nd try. So that was fall 2015 to May 2018. Parents at college tours are built different. What's a semester? So they divide school in the United States into semesters. Typically, they do it different ways, different places, but usually the preset semester. It's like fall and spring. You have a semester in the fall, semester in the spring. You have a different set of classes in both. And so you just give the tours, and they'd be like asking all sorts of weird questions. The worst ones by far, and I stopped giving them. I stopped giving the history tours of the school. Because the history tours of the school, you get some real weird, like... I'm 24 or 5. I turned 25 15 days ago or so. So I'm still getting used to that one. I'm 25. Oh, McGregor's going to beat Poirier, I think. Or however you say it. It's a good question to ask, though. It's this weekend, right? Oh, no. Guides is like you give the tours of the school. UVA has amazing history. Yeah, but like the 3rd ever history tour I gave, this like, pasty dude in sandals and socks was just like raises his hand in the back of the tour, and you're just like, you're in front of like the slavery monument or whatever, and you're talking about it. And the dude just raises his hand in the back of the tour, and he's like, hey, man. What's up, Bob? What's the question? He's just like, do you consider Obama black or white? And I'm just like, yo, like, what the Sir, this is a history tour of a school. I am very hungover. This is not my job. I don't get paid to do this. I do it for fun. Why are you asking me this question now? Sir, this is a Wendy's. Yeah, basically. I'm like, you were on a historical tour of a school. Now, granted, the University of Virginia combined with Monticello is actually a UN World Heritage Site, which is why so many people go on the historical tours there, because it is a United Nations World Heritage Site. So it's more than just like a school historical tour. But still, like, why are you asking? I'm a student. I'm obviously a student, right? I'm in a sweater. Why are you asking me this? I can't even remember how I answered the question. I was just like, look, I think I did a pretty good job with it. I was like, Well, look, I think he's both, right? He is white. He's also black, right? Like, you can be both. Like, I am, you know, my mom is Italian. My dad is Scots, Irish, and Canadian, right? I'm not, like, you know, one or the other. I'm both. Obviously, that doesn't make me, like, biracial. Like, that's just two different types of white people. But, like, I am Canadian. I am Scottish, Irish, Italian. I am. So he is white. I was like, I'm pretty sure that's how I answered it, but it's just like, dude, why am we talking about this? Because he kept going. He kept going after that. We had a conversation in front of all of these people about this, which is not important at all. I'm glad you like the flag. Were you on campus during the Charlottesville thing? No, I was actually in London. So we get into these stories every once in a while. I am not a huge partier. I'm a generally okay person when it comes to that, like, very responsible kind of a loner. But when I studied abroad at Oxford for an entire summer, the summer between my 3rd and 4th years in college, I went to Oxford. I took multiple classes. I lived there for months. It was a lot of fun, right? And the last day of Oxford, right? We were like, we're blowing it out. Okay, we're going to all our favorite pubs. Then we're doing a 5th kill. Then we're going to this dance party thing. And then we're going to the, I don't even remember what the bar was called. One of them was the Bridge, but that's not where we went that night. And then we broke into the Oxford Castle, which was never defended. It's like this hill, basically. And you can just, like, walk up this hill and you can see the whole city. Would highly recommend walking up there at night. It's not like breaking in. We could never figure out if it was legal or not to go up onto that hill, but nobody ever stopped us. So, and we were making a lot of noise up there. But anyways, the last night we decided we're just going for it, right? So the last night we have this huge blowout. And if you don't know what a 5th kill is, you get like one of those 5ths of alcohol. You get a partner and you have to finish it over the course of the evening, which is torrential, and I hope to never do that again in my entire life. But at that point in my life, that sounded like something, you know, if you're gonna have a huge night once in a blue moon, that's the way to do it. And so we did that, and then the next day I had to get down to London to fly out the day after that. So we'd already packed up and stuff. All right, we just got their wave of new signings. Prodigal Zephyr signed the deal. And CISO, I do kind of want to keep you around, man. I think you're a player I'm going to end up signing. Not going to lie to you. And so we go home down to Oxford. We get all our stuff together, and I have to get on the coach. Right, I have to get on the coach to go to London. And this is all the day that Charlottesville happens. And so this is one of the weirdest days of my life. Spicy Lord, thank you so much for the 3 months. And Carrera Viala, I don't think I've ever said your name right once, but I did try a lot. Thank you for the 9 months. Like every single time we have this experience. Okay. Dewey, thank you for the 3 months as well. And so I get on the bus, and I'm feeling terrible. I mean, I get terrible hangovers if I sniff alcohol. I get a terrible hangover, and so I'm wickedly hungover, and I don't know why I thought I could just get on the bus and eat like 10 Tums and be fine. So I get on the bus and eat 10 Tums, and 10 minutes into the drive, I'm like, I'm gonna throw up. I'm gonna throw up on this bus. Like, I just can't. I'm not surviving. We are not surviving this. For those that don't know, it's like a 2-hour coach ride, okay, from Oxford to London. It's not short. So I'm on this bus for like 2 hours. And I get on the bus and I'm like, I'm in trouble. So you start going to war with yourself. You're looking out the window and you're like, ponies and unicorns and ponies and unicorns and ponies and unicorns for like 40 minutes, you know, trying to keep yourself, I'm going to stay okay. And then we finally get down near London. We're like 20-30 minutes out. I've survived to this point. Right? I've survived to this point. And there is a bathroom. There's a bathroom. It's a terrible little bathroom, but it's there. And so We get to this point, I'm like looking at sheep. We're stuck in traffic. We're like near Heathrow. And I'm like, dude, this is it. Like this whole stopping and going in the freaking traffic thing. I'm toast. Big Daddy Moses, thank you so much. Thank you so much for the gifted. And so right when I have this realization, I'm like, all right, I'm not stopping it. I can't not throw up anymore. I'm like, okay, here we go. We're going to go to the bathroom right now. And I stand up. I literally stand up to go to the bathroom. And right as I do that, some dude just goes right into the bathroom, shuts the door. And I'm like, ooh. Uh-oh. Okay. Dude just goes into the bathroom, shuts the door. Right as I'm standing up to go to the bathroom. And I'm like, oh. So I have this thing, and Mombot can tell you about it too. I am unusually calm under that like weird kinds of life stress. Like when something horrible happens, I get really, really calm. And so I realize that I am not minutes, but seconds from throwing up. And so I just open my bag. I open my backpack and just grab as much as I can in one handful, put it in the seat next to me, and then just go like this, and it just right into the backpack. And there is still a lot of stuff in this backpack because I am traveling. There was no, I mean, anywhere else would have been worse. And so I just open the backpack, take out one handful of stuff, put it in the seat, and then just silently just kind of go in the backpack. And then I look around, and I'm in the back of the bus, and I just look around, and it was quiet, you know, and nobody noticed. I'm in a bus with like 40 people. Nobody noticed. Oh, of course it's disgusting. You think I wanted to be in this situation? Now, it wasn't like, 30 seconds. It was just like, it was a hit. It was a full wave, and that was it. And so I just looked around, and I was like, wow. So, like, nobody noticed. No, they didn't smell it. You know why? This is me just like problem solving on the spot. I'm like, okay, next problem. Everybody's gonna smell this, right? So I get out my cologne and I'm just like, I just pump the cologne in the back of the bus. All right, we've solved that problem. That problem's been solved. I then have a storage of napkins in my bag. I get the storage of napkins out of my bag. They were in a side pocket. And I go through the process in the last 30 minutes of this bus to Heathrow, cleaning the bag with the napkins and creating, like, filling the trash can with this. Okay. So I was able to empty the contents of my stomach into a half-full backpack, clean it, and then get off the bus like nothing happened. Except it had, and it was definitely a little bit on my clothes. Not like, you wouldn't have looked at me and been like, he threw up. But, like, there was, some stuff on my clothes. I get to the hotel at the airport, and they're like, oh, sir, you can't check in for another 3 hours. And I'm like, so I sit in the lobby of the hotel. I sit in the lobby of the hotel for 3 hours talking to a wonderful grandma from New Zealand. With vomit on my pants. A backpack that has been cleaned questionably, right? Where is this backpack? I still own it. I don't know where it is. Clean now. I ran it through a washing machine. Yeah. Going to the bathroom, bathing in cologne, coming back out, right? Talking to this lady in the lobby of the hotel for 3 hours. Lovely grandma from New Zealand. She was super nice. Finished the conversation. Boom, your room's ready. Thank goodness. Okay, get the key. Get in the room. Take a shower. hang all of the clothes off of the shower so that they're in the mist, and that's gonna help, right? And you get down to your boxers, you lay down in the bed. I mean, like king size bed, white sheets. You put yourself in the bed, all the pillows around you. You grab the TV remote. You go. And then you turn the TV on. The first thing I heard. Yo, did we just get that big raid? From MGLN, thank you so much for 116 viewers. Very well timed, by the way. I turn on the television after this 48-hour odyssey of going out the night before and the bus ride and the backpack and the bathroom and all that. I get there, turn the TV on. The dude hits you with one of, like on the BBC, hits you with one of the... In the American city of Charlottesville this evening. And I'm like, bro, what the... Like, bro, what happened? That was the first thing I heard when I turned the TV on. I didn't even change the channel. It was in the American city of Charlottesville this evening. I'm like, dude, why? What happened? What happened? Now what? It's one of the, like, well, the world's burning. I just got comfortable, and now all of a sudden... So no, I wasn't in Charlottesville for the Charlottesville riots, but that was my experience of learning about the Charlottesville riots. And of course, I spent the rest of the night watching the coverage, but... Pretty insane. I don't know if I'm going to sign this guy. Thank you so much for the raid. Welcome in. My name is Zealand. I do things on YouTube. I do things here. We're starting a podcast network as well. Play a lot of Football Manager. Play a little bit of Red Dead Redemption. Play a lot of video games in general. And we're in the middle of an off season where we are trying to spend a 400% budget increase to help us compete in the Portuguese second division. Cal, I might not be signing you. I never played Ultimate Frisbee. No, I'm just not great at throwing Frisbees. I got a lot of stories. I live life for experiences, man. Like the one in Swansea I'll tell sometime. The Swansea story is probably my favorite story ever. And then there's the Beijing night market. There's whatever happened in Iceland. Icelandic New Year's, my goodness. If an American looks at the way that you shoot off fireworks and goes, this is pretty unsafe, you've probably gone too far with it. You've probably gone too far with it. If I'm sitting there like, wow, this would be unsafe in Florida. In Iceland, fireworks are legal for like 5 days a year, and those 5 days are around New Year's. And I'm not kidding. I watch people shoot them into buildings. Like, they're just going nuts with the fireworks. It's insane. Do you check your Twitter DMs? Yes, I just answered literally every Twitter DM I've had. I hadn't answered them since December 4th, and over the last 2 days, I've answered every single one of them. There's going to be a point in my life where I'm not going to be able to keep up with it, and that definitely took a long time. It was like a couple hundred, but I still love having conversations with people on Twitter and Instagram. Yep. We're taking him. We're going to get rid of Diogo Bronco. We're taking Cowan. He fits the way that we play. His looks for long-range passes and his ability to pull it up. Like his ability to do it, it fits the way we play. Cow's on the team. Octavio Lancha signs the new 2-year deal with Oriental Dragon. It's mandated. We have to sign everybody to 2-year contracts. Let me put this in the sink real quick. My waffles. My waffles! Santiago Gioria. These guys are just not as athletic as I want them to be. But he's so good as a stopper. Like, such a good tackler. Influential in the air, even if he's not strong, and just not a tremendously athletic individual. He's willing to take a significant pay cut from the Portuguese. I mean, he's coming from a different Portuguese second division team that he played for a little bit. And I want to eat waffles at 1 p.m., but also thankful to have a job. Same, homies. You ever play with a stopper cover? Yes, I used Bate. I used a double cover at one point. Feel like he lacks too much strength. You're gonna get burned. Oh, we weren't complaining about the pace on Cal. I think it's a no from y'all on Santiago Gioria. Here, let's check him on Ivan Diaz. Diaz is he's an aerial influence. We've always known that. That's what he does. But it's all down to how much value we're going to put on the tackling. And the fact that Gioria is a decent passer with the ball. He has a good first touch. He can move around with the ball. He can make plays with the ball. He's more of a Van der Geg style player. Santiago Gioria. Ivan Diaz is an opposite style player. I think we're going to move Diogo Branco for sure. We'll have Ivan Diaz. We have Sandro Costa. We have Felix Mathouse. We've got Cal. Those are the 4 center backs that we have right now. Mathouse and Costa are the presumptive starters, with Cal and Diaz as the ball playing and aerial influence backups. And Gioria, I don't know where he fits into that. I'm taking him. I'm taking him in. I just accidentally wrote on my hand with this little marker thing that we've been given. What signings have been made? We have loaned in a Chinese center back, and we have signed an end-of-contract Chinese striker, both of whom I would classify as impact sub-level players. Got a lot of center backs now. Might have to get rid of Ivan Diaz, too, just to make it make sense, but I would rather have that guy than Ivan Diaz, because that guy I might start. Sandro Costa is a ball-playing cover, and that guy is a ball-playing stopper. I think could be a starting lineup for me. You play him as a ball-playing stopper. If you're playing like a 4-2-3-1, that guy's shutting down the attacking midfielder, who's also not very athletic, right? And he's such a good tackler. He's able to step forward and take the ball off that guy. I think it's really just how you want to use a guy like that. Board is still angry about the lack of Chinese because the window doesn't open until the 1st. So what moves can we really make? What's a Carolero actually do? It's a space-eating defender that covers the wide area too. 17-year-old Chinese winger's not good, and they want a lot of money. They want a lot of money for the loan. Like, they want a lot of money for the loan. That guy's so technically bad, considering the club he came up at. David Vieira be a good loan move too. The 17-year-old Chinese winger is not good enough to validate the amount of money we would have to spend for him. Do you know Red Star Belgrade? Yeah, of course. What are the media expectations? We don't know. Any recommendations to make attacking midfielders effective? I've only had one central attacking mid in the past 2 FMs who actually changed games. FM 21, Jack. Midfielders are just more influential across the board. I've never done a save in Serbia, though. No. Yes, Portuguese league. We're headed up to the Portuguese 2nd division. What are the positions? We're just looking for a general raising of the level across the board, which we haven't achieved yet. We've added 2 center backs that I think they do more of the things we're looking to do. Right? An end of contract signings, guys that have played at the 2nd division level. More validation that we're going to be able to compete at that level, by the way, that because guys have played at that level and, you know, we're still able to hang with them. I love this guy. I've always loved this guy. Scored 30 goals for me last season. Well, 2 seasons ago. There'd be a lot of dumpster diving involved in this. I think when it turns over to July 1st, we're going to want to, where they want to check all the release clubs in the top, or release players in the top Portuguese division as well. People that maybe we haven't even scouted yet. How'd you get the idea to start a save with Oriental Dragon? I knew I wanted to do a climber, right? Last year we started in a top league with Bate Borisov. And this time I knew I wanted to climb up divisions, get promotions, battle for that sort of stuff, start with a worse team. And so I decided Portugal was a fun league. I didn't really know anything about the lower divisions. And we were looking at the lower division. I was looking at the lower division. And there's a club called Oriental Dragon. And at that point, you be careful with homegrown rules in the 2nd division. There just are none, the man. They're very limited. The registration's 53 people. It's like, it is super easy. Favorite save you've ever done? Bate, right now. Bate. Is the Prime sub to a Twitch channel the same as Prime Video? No. So if you have Amazon Prime, which I believe you have to have Prime Video. If you have Amazon Prime, then you have a free sub to spend on anyone on Twitch. Right? And this goes for everybody's here because it's $5 that Jeff Bezos should not have. All right, so I'm going to go to a random person. Kitboga is very creative, good streamer, right? We're subscribe. You click the subscribe button, and then there is a subscribe free button right here. See, I've already spent mine. If you have that button and you have not spent it somewhere, please spend it somewhere. Jeff Bezos doesn't need that money. It's because you have an Amazon Prime account that is connected to your Twitch account. That's where it comes from. Big Daddy Moses, thank you so much for the gift and sub to Zeers Solaris. Welcome to the Hammers, Zeers Solaris. Jeff Bezos should have no dollars. Take Jeff Bezos dollars. No, I mean, look, Jeff Bezos had a really good idea. It's made a lot of dollars. You have the opportunity to spend some of them. Just do it somewhere. Please shout me out, Zealand. I'm struggling to grow. Here's the thing. How many people that you watch you found because they spam their link somewhere, asked to be shouted out somewhere? How many people that you watch did you find that way? If you answer that honestly, maybe somebody got a huge raid and was ready for that raid and took advantage of it. Maybe. But outside of that, the answer is usually 0. And I feel like people don't spend enough time thinking about how they find stuff that they enjoy. Because my whole idea behind the streaming in the YouTube was I'm going to make stuff that I would want to watch. And if I'm not going to make stuff that I would want to watch, why would you do it? Right? So if you wouldn't watch yourself, if you wouldn't find yourself, how is anybody else expected to find you? So instead of shouting you out, I will say that. Thank you so much for the Prime, Def Natron. I do appreciate it. Welcome to the Hammers. Make sure you get in the subscriber section of the Discord. You look up whether United won the Premier League again. They didn't. City did. Would you ever do an online save with another streamer? 135% yes. Do you play Minecraft? I have never played Minecraft in my life. That shocks a lot of people. No, you didn't get called out. I mean, I try and, like, there's some people that'll be like, how dare you use my chat and platform? I don't care. I'm not that emotionally invested in it, right? Like, you know, if you're just spamming something, yeah, you get kicked out or mess up everything, but I don't get worked up about that sort of stuff. I just, like, help. I try to help. I always try to help. My channel started with tutorials, for crying out loud. I love helping. Sauvignon Honk, thank you for the Prime. Welcome to the Hammers. Look at that, the Bezos bucks. That's $10 of Jeff Bezos money. It's just been spent right there. Right there, it's been spent. Mentoring does take longer this year than previous FMs. Yeah, are you planning on playing Minecraft? No, I've just never got into it. There are just some games, and I know everybody has this. There are just some games, like somebody out there's never played Skyrim. I think that's the best game I've ever played, right? And they're a gamer. A gamer out there just never got into it, right? Not that they never got into it. They just, that moment never happened where they just played it for the first time, and that was it. And so Minecraft was that for me. I know it's an evergreen game. I just never... That was that. I'm one of those gamers. Yeah, shoot. And that's fine. There are people that get worked. Oh, you can't call yourself a gamer if you've never played, like, Genshin Impact or something. Like, okay. Oogie. Oh, yeah. This is what we're talking about right here. Oh, yeah. Oh, yes. This dude, he's not rated super highly. This dude is so good. He's a good passer. He is a good finisher. He is not terrible at tackling, so he's pretty athletic. He has good traits, switches the ball, brings the ball to his strong foot to dribble, right? Runs with the ball through the center because he is a good dribbler with good athleticism for a midfielder, right? And he is able to play in here all day long. Yes, 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 yes. I tried. Obviously, you're not too hot on that one, but absolutely, man. Relegation release clause, we'll leave that. Top promotion salary raise, though, is gone. Landmark assists. We're going to drop that. We're going to remove and exclude, and we're going to work off of 41. 26-year-old Brazilian. He does a job, boys. Michel does a job. Afonso Taira. Nailed it. Don't think you can pronounce that any better. I know the guy keeps saying watch out for the homegrown rules in the second division. We've looked at them already. We feel pretty comfortable with the fact that we're going to be well under them because they're much less strict than the ones that we're coming out of. And so we look at the rules in the second division here. So you've got match day squad has to at least 10. That's B teams only. So, like, we don't have to have 10 players trained by a club in Portugal. B teams do. Must have 3 players trained by a club in Portugal, teams not in continental competitions. 1 under 23 player in the match squad, super easy. B teams can only have 1 player aged over 23, which is nice. They're limiting that a little bit. That's all for that stuff. But it's the same here. I think you're looking at a different thing. And then the registration, like, it's super easy compared to what we had last time. Only one player allowed on loan from a team in the same division at a time. 3 players on loan from a team in the same division at one time. Whatever. 6 form bait, and then you got some loaned out rules. Squad registration's 53 players. And then you have like a limited number of changes after the initial transfer window. It's super easy. When are you doing the next saving saves? Probably the end of next week. No, that's I have something else planned then. I have multiple things planned then, actually. Probably not next week, but the week after that. We won't be doing saving saves again. Afonso Tyra. He's got good work rate, teamwork, positioning. Very intelligent player. I'm interested to see... Oh, won a salary that's way too high. So he's playing with Belenenses. He played for Beitar Jerusalem. He played in the Romanian second league. Dude's been around. Thoughts on Odegaard to Arsenal? Would love it. Being the type of team he could grow with and get a ton of playing time. And I would love Odegaard at Arsenal. That's a good move for everybody involved, I think. Are you good at FIFA? I used to be. I haven't played FIFA in 5 years. I was too good at the FIFA manager mode, and I guess that's probably easy to infer, right? That was my jam. Finoglio. I put Finoglio on the transfer list. He was a center back on Lusitano LaRuscia last time. Now we're talking. Dude is be a great signing, Gabor Gal. He doesn't actually play for Pushkas Academia yet. Wow, Klaus Mausen turning in a shift in the Romanian league. Okay. Andre Nilescu. It's got to be outside of our... How is he finding this? It's outside of our range. Scouting range. Can we up that? Please. Nicolas Mana from Estudiantes. His contract is about to expire. Well, we will hop on that trial train when we get there. Guillermo Bateko. There we go. Now we're talking. This guy's got some pace. This guy could be really, really good, actually. Does he play for Piranha in the second division? They're a good second division team in Brazil. Six months. It's a 6 month, and we've already got him on the short list. Okay. Couple more Portuguese youngsters to trial. Ingladi. I don't need Bosco right now. This is why, because there's just so many freaking end of contract guys that are strikers that are closer to me signing them than what you're looking at right now, bud. Oh, Leones, he's in Colombia. Traced on the place in the transfer list. Let's scout him, baby. Yo, Sir Glacial, thank you for the $1. Did it come with a message? Hey, Z doing a save in Portugal. This guy, Zé Gomez from Benfica, listed 30K. He's banging goals in the second league. Check out Zé Gomez if you can. If I come across him in my scouting and stuff, I'll let you know. I have not signed the Chinese winger yet, no. You ever managed a B team? No, I just don't see the point. What's the budget? Over 2 million annum. Now 2.2 million annum on the wage, and we're probably going to be moving it around a little bit. Casado. offer trials. These guys' contracts are about to expire. So many decent goalkeepers around somewhere month to month. But not always a good deal. Klaus Mousen is on fire right now. He's month to month, but you can usually get... Oh, come on. Come on. That guy's probably not it, but end of contract signing, Matias Diegos. See how many of these trials get accepted, because I'm expecting a lot of them to get rejected. Expanding scouting range, rejected. Nice. Mamadou Bamba? No. Really? I've seen enough that I want to bring him in. I have seen enough that I want to bring this kid in. I mean, come on. I know his strength is a little low, but he's tiny. That's not a surprise. This dude does a job. He hustles like you wouldn't believe. I'm thinking box to box, really good box to box, always in the right spot. This guy seems pretty freaking legit. And that's a pretty easy little transfer. Never take the compensation on those guys. This dude is literally playing in the Dominican Republic. He wants to be the first choice goalkeeper. How? You play in the Dominican Republic. No, I'm just not gonna mess with you. I don't know what's going on there. Oh, okay. 17-year-old Honduran. What's the compensation? 500,000. Make an inquiry. Nedelku with the snub. Mr. Ball winning midfielder over here. He's not having any of it. I'll pay the 2.5K. Because he could be a really key pickup. And Mauricio Fernandez has bumped us. No way. There's no way this dude's 5 feet tall. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Nope. Who does he play for? Riestra. No way. I don't believe it. How tall is he? Dude, what? Are you kidding me? It's like the shortest dude in the game. He is 1.5 meters tall. Messi is a giant compared to this guy. Because I was looking at him, I'm like, why is his strength 1 to 2? And then it's, you know, it's because he's tiny. Dude. What? Sneaky little false 9 dude here. Unreal. Mauricio Fernandez. And he's good. He's really good, chat. He's really good. The Real Bad Fock, thank you so much for the Twitch Prime. Welcome to the Hammers. Thank you for supporting our endeavors to sign beautiful players like this one. Oh, man. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. Well, one of the Honduruns wanted to come in, and he's, look, I honestly, this guy's got a lot of tools that I don't hate. This guy's I think he's a bad player. There's something hiding here. Like, he's ridiculously slow or something that's making him terrible, because he looks good. It's better than that Portuguese guy. And we'll leave him for now. This Romanian keeper is the long-term answer in goal. He's the long-term answer in goal. So how do we'll let it play out. We need to be patient. Durzo's a pretty good keeper too. Molinas. There's some good players. All of these guys. He's a right back. That's exactly what we needed. Because Claudio Tavares, I don't think, is a starter. So you haven't brought in the Chinese players yet. Hey, board, what's up? You be a first team regular and you need to sign and the board should reconsider. Let's go, baby! Yeah! Shin, I love you. I'm bringing in Chinese players, I swear. I swear to you, Shin. I swear to you, Shin, I'm bringing in Chinese players. I swear, man. On the grave of the first emperor, I swear. I'm bringing in Chinese players, dude. You know I'm doing that. Thank you so much. You know they're coming in. Please. So now what? Oh, they wanted to cancel the proposed transfers. So they've just kind of let it go ahead. Good. Good. We already have 2 Chinese players that are coming in on July 1st. Shin, I swear to you, man. I'm gonna make this up to you. You are a great owner. I respect that you want people from your country playing for our team. I respect that. I said, look, he's going to be a first team regular. We're in a great run of form. He's going to be a first team regular. I think it'd be really important for us to bring him in. Yo, Matt House got called up to Cape Verde too. Our center back's playing for the Cape Verde national team. Because he's a Matt House. Facundo Makarov. There's nothing cheap about that guy. Sebastian Lorena. Ooh, those reflexes. And yeah, that's a problem because he is super expensive. Maximiliano Palacci. This dude's been around. Javi Alonso. Oh my god, why is he on the short list? So for a loan or something? Like, Violdo? Nah. Oh, Zadkiel Garrido. I remember you. Tricky old Zadkiel Garrido. So I don't want to leave him on. I don't want to let him leave on loan now. That's fine. This guy's he's a pretty good player too, but that's that. Oh, screw you. We got promoted. Leave me alone. He's mad at me for not playing Amine oddly in his, like, preferred position. But you know what? We kind of just needed to survive that. All right, Bomba, what contract do you want? Breakthrough prospect? I don't know if he's going to be a first-team regular, actually. Oh, wait. No. Agree to cancel deal. I was not trying to sign the guy. I don't want to sign the guy. That wasn't part of the deal. That wasn't part of the deal. Are Chinese players good? Yes, there are very good Chinese players around the world that we would like to very much sign. We have the money to sign. They just need to be interested in playing for us. Doing a save of Sunderland just last playoff final against Norwich in the second season 4-2. We go again. We go again. Come on, you can do it. You get him back up there. Whoop. Oh, who you think you are in the Honduran League, but you're not that. Actually, this dude is kind of sick. It's a big wave of trialists here. Santiago Salalik, 32-year-old Israeli wing. Yeah, I'm not looking at these guys with the right eyes. Like Tomer Altman, you are not good enough. Kylian Gaznier is just a loan potential from Metz. I mean, unless we're talking free loan here, and we're not, then no. Madyan Suni is another loan potential winger. This one from Sochaux. He's a no. Jose Antonio Caro. Oh, baby. That dude is really good, right? Like, compared to the level of the players we have on our team, at center back, this guy's got all of the tools and the experience, and he's got decent size, and I think we're gonna have to sign that guy. Wow, there's some pace on Jake Nerwinski. Man, he moves. I'm paying the 4.3 to scout because he looks devilishly good, Pultz. 100 bits. You were raised in a chicken farm because you look like you can handle a rooster. I hadn't heard that one before. It's pretty good. Thank you for the 100 bits. We want Shaft Stacy. Don't forget Tarzan. Don't worry. Tarzan's in the top league now. We're chasing Tarzan up the league ladder. We'll never forget Tarzan, but Juan David Diaz could be a solid like for Amine Oddly, who's leaving after his loan. Stephen Palamenk. Oh, there it is. Kind of a one-trick pony. Sets up and takes long shots with real power. He only had 5 appearances for Independiente Medellin. It's a bit weird. Edwin Herrera. Nope. Omar Rodriguez. No, leave him alone. He's not good enough. Neither is Johan Restrepo and Thiago Heleno, the 18-year-old Brazilian, who is a loan target. He is not somebody that we would be able to sign. Put him on a year. He does look like he's got potential to be something in the future. Okay. The scouting continues. Stacy needs to chill with the smoothies. Wait, Stacy just had some spikes. Had 4 games in 10 days. How's that legal? You're probably in England. That's how. Stacy with the kale shakes. Shaft Stacy. How many people are on trial at the moment? 25, 30. I don't know. Somebody turned on the smart blender. Dang smart blenders. Alamank, we know what you've got. Nerwinski, we know what you've got. Important player in his prime years. I kind of love it. I kind of love it. Lautaro Blanco. He's really athletic and really smart. He's got knock the ball past opponents so he can take people on the offensive part of the field. Him and João Pinto as those two left back options. We could just play Lautaro Blanco here and then have João Pinto in the overlap, those sorts of things. What kind of contract? We lack the financial muscle, but you'll stay on trial though, which, you know, is probably not a good sign for the amount of money that you're asking for. Just saying. That's just me just saying, you know. He's wanted by Badajoz. It's the third Spanish division. I don't know. I trust my eyes on this. This dude's really good. Jose Antonio Caro, dump trucks. I mean, everybody on our team. At center back. Let's go with Sandro Costa, who I consider to be the best center back on our team. Jose Antonio Caro is really just better than him at basically everything except for the quick change of directions of agility and balance. I mean, everything. Spiking again? Oh no. Stacy! Stop making kale shakes! The bit rate's off the chain. Any tips for managing a squad overall? I find it difficult. The change in reputation gives better players than that. Or what I just signed become interested in the club when they are not before I sign someone else, and then I end up with a Steve Bruce squad of 23 central defenders. Yeah, so I'm not... This isn't a great example of that because I'm completely overhauling the center back position right now, but... I think I'm going to sign this guy. Improve coaching team? No. Fun coaching course? No. Strength and goalkeepers? No. But I will send you on language course. Yeah, sure. I gotta get over it. I gotta get over it. I have to get over it, chat. I gotta get over it. I gotta get over it because it is an amount of money that is fair for the amount of money that we have in the coffers. I've got to stop wincing. Never mind. Definitely didn't stop wincing. Could have gotten lower than that. I could have gotten lower than that. Hey, what's up, Mamadou? Welcome to the team. Well, not actually. You don't join the team until the 1st, but welcome to the almost team. Huge shout out, Mamadou. Yeah, I removed the match highest earner clause from Noose. It's not in there anymore. That was the first thing we did before the offseason started because we knew we were going to be throwing money down for players that are going to make our team better, and that guy makes our team better. I'm shocked that better teams aren't interested in him, and that, you know, that's awesome for us. That better teams aren't interested in him. Is Mamadou going to start? We don't know. We don't know a ton about him, but what we know about him, we know he's at least going to be a rotational player for us. From what we know about him, we know he's going to be in the rotation. He's young. We're excited that we're able to add him to the team. That's what I can say for sure. We won't know until July 1st he comes in. When he flies up from Ivory Coast, then we'll know. All right, but we'll see. We'll see what's up with Mamadou. Super cool that Madhouse is off doing his thing with Cape Verde. We have our first legit senior international player. Stacy with the kale shakes, man. Will you chill? What's for lunch today? I don't know. I really decided. Yeah, of course, we're going to get through the July 1st today. We're going to see what these people... Because a lot of our moves are going to be coming then. Once the league turns over, then we're going to be able to make a lot of our moves. Wow, somebody broke the Campeonato Nacional record for highest average rating by 1,000th. Or by 1,000th of a point in average rating, because we both got 7.58 out to 100th. Congrats to that guy, because Erik Mendes scored 42 goals in 28 matches that season to set the record for that division for best player rating. So do you have the national leagues in England loaded? I'm pretty sure, yeah. I'm pretty sure. So too. I think I maybe don't have the north-south loaded. I've got basically the entire map loaded of the sets of leagues. Registration rules are super lax in the second division. We can essentially do whatever we want to do. So this guy's going to be out in the loan market again. Berna. He's a decent player. We like to keep some loan options in our short list so we don't have to go looking too far. Now, going to check out the player. What player? Which player? Who? What? When? Where? Why? How? How do you run every league loaded? I have a pretty intense gaming computer. All right, big snatch. We have Michelle, who is an athletic baller, second division god. Michelle, who's been playing with Ode Varens in the third division for some ungodly reason, and not even playing particularly well, but I know it when I see it, and I know it. I know Michelle is a guy that I want to be part of this team as a regular starter going up to the second division. I know it when I see it. We find the diamonds in the rough, and Michelle's a very good player. Everything about him is just decent, above average for where we're going. That's what we're going to need. Any plans of visiting the UK after all this is done? Of course. I lived in Oxford for 3 months. I want to go back. I want to go to Chiang Mai and have some pad thai, because it's like the best pad thai I've ever had. If you ever get to Oxford, go to Chiang Mai. It's tough to find. It's down an alley, but bound for the reload. Yes, and I got to get over and actually meet all of the people that I work with all the time. New Wonder Kid from Africa, we don't know. We will know when he gets into the club on the 1st. We got to fly him in from Ivory Coast. A lot of paperwork, you know. But he doesn't actually come up until the 1st. So we've confirmed the signing of 26-year-old midfielder Michel as he goes up to the second division. If you're ever in tune, the beers are on me. Dude, I think if I go to England, I will literally just do a tour. We can get a bus or something and just go around and meet everybody that wants to hang out. Because that sounds like a thing that's going to happen. Leeds United are interested in this guy. Should I tell them to stop? Brings ball out of defense, stays back at all times. Aren't those directly contradictory player traits? How is it possible that those were trained on to the same player is the real question. He's got 36 appearances for Famalicão in the top division, though. Yeah, so congrats to him for being a top league player. Big guy. Don't sleep on Scotland. Oh, I'd get up there too and throw up on the bus. Well, hopefully not do that. Hopefully we wouldn't do that. I'm a Scot. Of course I'll get up there. Go to Campbelltown, where my family is from. There's like a statue there that went up like 10 years before my family left Scotland. Like the clan left Scotland. And so that was cool. We got to go there. We like touched the statue that I'm assuming some dude that kind of looked like me 300 years ago was touching the statue. You get one of those, like, I touched the statue and all of a sudden it's 300 years ago. One of those experiences. It didn't happen. I was kind of hoping that would happen, but it didn't. Tour time, come to Brazil too. Is eating deep fried Mars bars. I hope I can do that again soon. So what happened in the Portuguese second division? Who's going up? Portimonense and then Via Francense and Firenze. Braga's B team's going down along with an actual club. Sporting and Porta. Dude, this is who I was competing with in the freaking third division last year. These two clubs who both finished top 4. I was competing with last year. Are you kidding me? That's ridiculous, dude. And they're instantly top 4 teams in the second division. That's the level that we were playing at. That is the level that we were playing at. Now, the real key is, look, when TwitchCon is back, right? There will be a TwitchCon in Europe, and that I will be at. I don't really know about tour stuff, but I know I'll be at a TwitchCon. Who's coming down? Cova da Piedade and Braga's B team. That's insane. Those two B teams. Well, we know we can hang. Of course, we always knew we could hang. Holland and Kiro's saying not good enough. Gotta be honest, I would have to agree. Lautaro Quiroz been very disappointing all the time that he's played. And Joseph Holland, despite his imminent balance, let's see what kind of deal he would want. You're a bit out of your depth if you want that. I can give you an impact sub. Oh. Maybe we're being a bit of a sucker here. Get rid of your salary raise. Get rid of that. I mean, we're gonna have to. We're really gonna beat your wage down here, Holland. You're gonna have to accept it, or we're not. There's not a deal to be made here. So, okay. All right, let's handle this now. We've got Telmo Capital, our sports scientist. We've got our chief scout, Uke Nukem, who I have a feeling, Uke, it's been a good run. I have a feeling you're about to get replaced as chief scout. Carlos Moraes is not exactly a brilliant goalkeeping coach. And Tomas Montero, Sopasto, Crypto, the head performance analyst, in trouble. And Klaus Mausen, who's been on fire, is going to stay for now. That determination has really changed lives, the way Klaus Mausen's been scouting. So we need first to look out for a fitness coach that might be able to replace Pauser. No offense, Pauser, but it might be the end of the line for you and the staff here. It's been a good run, Pauser. You got a ring. You were part of something special, but yeah, this is going to be the end of the line here. No, I should wait. 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 Okay, Gil Vicente, Estoril, Praia, and Panchos de Ferreira are coming down. Vitória de Setúbal and Oriental freaking Dragons going up. We wait because we're going to get a reputation boost when we turn into a second league team, and so we'll be able to attract better staff than we would be able to attract right now. There's going to be a boost to this. And I'm excited for it. Lusitania, yes. Vitória de Setúbal took the spot. All right, guys, you ready? Take a deep breath, because this one's going to feel a little weird. This one is going to feel a little weird. Jose Antonio Caro, welcome to the club. 109,000. But you know what? I'm trying to get promoted again, and I think Jose Antonio Caro is the guy that can get me there because he's the best freaking center back on the team instantly. Boom. That's what we want. Improve the level of the team. The dude's just better in every aspect. He is going to be the lead center back. Costa and Madhouse are going to be rotating next to him. And he's the lead center back. He's the highest paid player on the team. He's in. He's in. He's a player that we really like. And we've signed a lot of players that we like. We've really switched up our center back depth from guys that we were saddled with, like Diogo Branco. We're going to be able to look to move on from those guys. We've made the Chinese signings and Dong Dahe and Lee Sirong. Started Portugal for the first time this year with Sporting. Nice. Good call. Good call. I'll get a hydration in there. B teams? No, B teams can get relegated and promoted. B teams just can't get promoted to the top division. So I don't have to worry about B teams in league positioning now. Right? Because I would like to win the league, right? But if Sporting and Porto's B teams finish ahead of me and I finish third in the league, well then I'm going up. I'm automatically promoted, so it doesn't bother me. But B teams can get promoted and relegated from the second division down. And Sporting and Porto's B teams got promoted out of the third division last season, up to the second division. So yeah, we're gonna go for the Chinese Messi on the 1st of July. That could be the main attraction of the whole thing. If we sign him, paradigms shift. If we get him in from RC Lens, I mean, I really wish I could go to him and say, hey man, look, I know you have no interest in us, but you really don't know what's up over here. Like you have no interest in us, but wow, Guangzhou in the Korean League wants him. This is a solid signing. Good bit of scouting for them. Jean Sinistera. No, don't scout. Ew. No. Trial. Klaus Mousen, you're done with that scouting. I want you to see if we can get a trial for him. We're gonna throw a ton of trials in there too. We have a lot of people whose contracts are ending. We're gonna bring them in, see how good they are. This is a huge transitional day. We got some staff stuff to do. We're going to check to see if the signings of Dong Dahe and Lee Sirong are going to appease the board. We're really excited to see how good Bamba is from Ivory Coast. Preseason contractual advice. I think we already handled a lot of this stuff. Diogo Paulo. He doesn't have a ton of potential left to reach. They made the appearance. He's 4 appearances for Cape Verde now. Good job, man. Johnson is. I mean, you do realize that he is about to be released in 4 days. You don't want to let him go out and have a look around. All right, let's get started and see some reports on goalkeepers. No, I mean, what makes you think I'm going to be able to sign that guy? Omar, we've already had a look at. Boris is already on trial here. Guillermo's listed for loan. I'm good. Will Dennis from Famalicão, who's listed for loan. Now that's something I can get behind. Jose Silva's short time left on his contract. Well, we know how to deal with that, don't we? Give ourselves a chance to pick somebody up that's good. Inside forward off the left. Mohamed Mara. Good to keep me focused on him. No. Iovi. Like there's an Iovi somewhere that's notable. This guy's listed for loan. How about a trial? This guy is listed for loan. Really cannot finish his dinner, but he might be good. Anyways. End of contract. End of contract. Shortlist length. No, we do not need to scout that. All right, wingers on the right. Let's see your reports. Adrian Delphi. We might sign this dude. We might sign that dude. We'll see. But he's an end of contract deal from France that looks like he could be rather good. And hopefully some of these guys that we just find floating around, these free agents that have popped free in the last month or two in South America, hopefully they're okay too. Nah. Listed for loan, we know nothing about him. I'd love a trial though. I mean, if we want to sign him at some point. Brazilian winger, how about a trial? Short time left in this contract. I'll be the judge of... Well, actually, we can see exactly how long it is. Why are we worried about the left back position? It's like all we can find are talented left back players. This isn't a position that I'm just like enthusiastic about loaning someone in for, or really anything. So we have João Pinto. We have the other guy. Whatever his name is. Short time left in his contract. The Americans are starting to become an option. We have enough money that they're starting to become an option. This guy's looking to take a pay cut. I'm happy to provide it. Northern Ireland's George Saville. I know him. And then there's Enciso, who we can probably let go from his trial now that we've signed this other center back. Made a couple of center back signings. I think that might be the end of the line for a lot of our center backs. Nerwinski's already on trial. Thanks for playing, though. We're hustling, chat. We are hustling. We signed any great players? We've made deals. I don't know if we can say we've signed great players. We definitely signed our best center back. Right, we definitely signed our best center back. Boris Kleiman. We can safely let him go at this point. Caro's already taken his deal. He'll just stay on trial until it hits. Edgar Zuniga. You know what? Yeah, oh my goodness. This dude's the best possible version of what he could be. Compensation is 0. Get in. Get in. Compensation is 0. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on, Honduras. Give me the goods. Give me the goods, Honduras. He doesn't join until January, but that's a toolsy 17-year-old from the Honduran League. I love it. And then Gabber Gall, obviously, is the guy we've been looking into, making inquiry. Maybe even just for a loan. Loan him in as a keeper at first. You can let Enciso go. We were kind of keeping him around, hoping that he would be a player that maybe we signed later. I think Palamenk, there's just no situation where I justify signing Steven Palamenk, even though he'd be a fun player to have. Zabrigan, and athleticism is teetering. It's teetering. Accepted, accepted, rejected. Boo. We can scout him though. Brandon Vargas he's a potential loan. On the left side, very good dribbler. Keep the scouts working, and then Will Dennis. His reflexes are 2 to 9. That's gross. That's absolutely disgusting. Two to 9 reflexes. There's no way I can justify any signing of a player with 2 to 9 reflexes at goalkeeper. I'm sorry. Even if it's 9. It's lagging for me. Yeah, we're hitting a very... I just got the the first time I actually got the notification of like a large spike in the frame rate. So happening like once a stream, we'll get just a run. We'll get a run on frames. And And what it is it's one of our neighbors, clearly. I get put in this Wi-Fi only building, which is, one, absurd. Why is that a thing? Why can I not just plug into the internet? But that's beyond whatever. I have these antennas. And every once in a while, somebody will create some interference, and it's Stacy. It's Stacy with her freaking smart blender making her kale shakes. You just know it. You know in your heart of hearts that it's Stacy making kale shakes with a smart blender. That's what it is. That's got to be what it is. Samuel Pedro, bit of a letdown. Naeem Batero. Yeah, like Adrian Delphi. It's a bit of an out-and-out winger, but should be a great player. Savalas, no, dude. Not even. Almost definitely no chance to make the team. Finding a lot of players that should be better than him. Damn kale shakes! Yeah, I know. They the way they sold the apartment to me, they're like, oh no, the internet's great. You can pay to upgrade it and everything. And I didn't even think to ask because I didn't know it was a thing. You know, because why would it be a thing that it's a Wi-Fi only building? And so that's what did us in. It'll never happen again, obviously, but Zealand was played like a fiddle by somebody that had no idea what was going on. Ooh, there's another midfielder. An attacking midfielder from River Plate, who literally just got released by River Plate. Just looking at an important player contract, and he looks like he might get it. Good set of trials, though. A couple of players we could sign. Another guy that should be able to make a difference at this level. Well, I'm here until the end of school, so. And then, obviously, the next place that I move, I have no idea where that will be. But the next place that I move is going to have incredible internet, because the entire time I've been streaming, literally since I started streaming, I have been diagnosing and fixing internet problems of some kind. How's the save going? It's going well. We feel good about the way we've handled our off-season so far. Best shakes to make in a smart blender is the kind of ideas that people get paid to come up with ideas that good. That's what I'll say. People get paid to come up with ideas that good. So you don't want to sell Gabergal. Not surprised. What's the deal? Get a release clause of 600,000. He does, but okay. That was a weird little glitch. Can I come back into the offer? No. What about first choice goalkeeper and I just pay his wage? Does that sound good to you? Can I have Gabber Gall if he's a first choice keeper and I pay his wage? Yes, I'll agree to cancel the deal because I feel like I'm about to appease you with the signing of 2 first-team Chinese players, Dong Deha and Li Sirong. I'm moments away from appeasing you. Moments away. Moments. How do your roommate feel about the green screen? He loves it. He's going to use it for some of his stand-up reporting stuff. He likes the green screen that is now taken over the living room. Will you be going to Florida? No. That is the only place I can guarantee I won't be. That and probably Syracuse, New York. And on my first day of FM, and I'm doing a Maidstone save and an okay budget, just a little bit over, but my team is not great. Loans, free loans in particular. I've got a video about how to get players for free. I would watch that if I were you. What division are you in? We just got promoted. Oh, thank you, Coach Dave, for coming in with the host. We just got promoted to the 2nd division. Playing in Brazil, sold a player to LAFC for 1.5 million pounds, and a week later they released him. Nice. Hey, we signed him. Edgar Suniga, the young Honduran, who's going to join us in the January window. Great pickup. High potential players, going to be able to come with us through the divisions, I believe. Anyone else leave the club? We're losing Brash, Joseph Holland, Lautaro Quiroz are the players that are leaving the club right now. I'm looking to get rid of Diogo Bronco and Ivan Diaz as well. Do you have any potential job opportunities in Europe for broadcasting? No. I do not believe I'm moving to Europe, chat. At Athletic Bilbao, I already saw... Oh, something happened at Athletic Bilbao for the homie here. I have out all of the numbers of my team, and now I need to go give the number to a youngster. I already submitted the squad. There is nothing I can click. What can I do? I don't really understand what's going on, Mayoid, but vacationing. One, save and reload. Save in a different save. So like save as, create a completely different save file, save it there, and then reload and load into that save, and that fixes it sometimes. If it doesn't, then vacation for like a second. And once you vacation for a second, sometimes it will reset whatever you have going on. There it is. That's what we wanted. Big increase in stature from your boys Oriental Dragon. Literally the worst second division team, but I'll be darned if we aren't there at 2.5 stars now. That's what we were waiting for. Players leaving on loan. The players we've loaned in that are leaving shortly: Dutra, Abdoulaye Conde, Luca Fendergig, Amine Adli. Adli, we're not even too sad to see leave. He was very serviceable for a year, but he wasn't made of the right mental stuff that we were excited about him. Vandergeg was a good player to have on the team. Dutra, they don't want to loan to us. But Dutra's obviously a great keeper. But we're getting a good 18-year-old from Romania, so screw him. And then Abdoulaye Conde is a guy we would like to bring back. Just his athleticism and his passing. Very valuable. And they would be willing to loan him in. As a fringe player. Boom. Got it. Abdoulaye Conde, super cheap backup option off the loan. We do deals. I don't know how else to say it. And I think that's basically it, because they've launched an extension to Ivan Nielsen's contract. What are you looking at for Vandergig? And an unused and used monthly fee. Bonus upon avoiding relegation. So we could bring Vandergig back. Well, then we would definitely get rid of Ivan Diaz if we bought Luca Vandergig back. Somehow Paulinho is... he's very unhappy. I was like, how is he happy? The dude never played. Very unhappy would make sense. Okay. Are you down for fringe player level of playing time? Because I can float that. Okay. And those are the guys we're bringing back. And if they want to do this for free, because we did this for free last time, there's no point in not doing, it if it's a completely free loan. This is locked. How about midfield left? Locked. What about squad player? Why, dude? Does it have to be regular? Oh, come on. What a mess. I didn't clear it all the way. So Sir Bergen is literally about to leave the club that he's at. We'll just make sure we put that guy on the short list. Aaron Molinas, also about to leave the club that he's at. Surprisingly bad wing right there. Jesus Anderson, thank you so much for the Twitch Prime and welcome to the Hammers. Yeah, I know. Look, I know Stacy is going nuts right now on the Smart Blender. Stacy's going ballistic on the smart blender right now. You gotta believe. You gotta hang on and believe we're gonna make it through this, because we are. I'm gonna lower the bitrate even more than I already did to deal with the problem, and so that you guys can enjoy a stream that looks, you know, a little smoother. Come on, stabilize. I know you can. Yeah, I know you don't want to, because somebody's using the internet in the same channel leaving the building all of a sudden, and they weren't before. We're trying. It's just freaking kale shakes, man. Hate kale shakes. I don't even know why people eat kale. It just zeroed out for a second. Once it starts zeroing out, somebody is downloading a terabyte-sized something somewhere in this building. Why they have to do it right now, I don't know. Can't they hear that I'm streaming? Just like literally watching the color change. Come on, baby. This might be the worst I've ever seen it all of a sudden. It zeroed out for a couple of seconds, chat. We're gonna need like refreshes going on. All right. Who just started doing something in this building that is this intensive? Seriously, who just how is the internet this weak in this building? I bought the best antennas money can buy to try and survive the fact that I was lied to about the internet service in this building. It's a global pandemic. There's one thing you have to get right. Whatever you are downloading, it is not worth it. I will pay you to stop. I will literally pay you to stop whatever you are downloading right now. Please. It's absolutely insane to me. Completely ridiculous that I'm in this situation. I mean, I embarrass myself on the phone. Like, no, like, I don't think you understand the kind of internet that I need. Oh, honey, we've never had a problem with it. Everybody loves the internet. You just hook right up and you're okay. You can pay to upgrade it even if you want to. Shut up. You. Nothing drives me crazier than this. Absolutely nothing drives me crazier than this. We haven't been hit this bad in a long time, but probably someone downloading your face pack. Don't worry, I'm just here for school. This is not like my permanent living situation, but It looks like it might have rectified itself. It's stabilized a lot more than it has in the past. Whatever they were doing has stopped, it seems, for the moment, so thank goodness. I'm sorry about that. You can rest assured that I do everything humanly possible to prevent that from happening, but every once in a blue moon, it is going to happen. And best as I understand it at this point, there is just very little that I'm able to do about it at this stage, so. Ah. This dude's contract's about to expire. Cool. Thomas Durso's the other goalkeeper we would want. This other guy doesn't want to join us. Gabor Gall doesn't want to join us on loan. Let's just get to July 1st. We've got to get to July 1st. July 1st is what we need. Zuniga's already agreed to play for us. Cool. We just received $411,000 for playing in the second division. Let's go. B club decision. No, I do not want a B club yet. I will get a B club when I'm in the top flight. You got it? You here? Good. Eight players trained in Portugal, right? 6 first-year senior players. I can arrange that. Squad must have no more than 33 players. Got it. So we do have a lot more room than we did in the last division. 3 under 23 players for clubs without a B or U23 or a U23 team. Okay. Turn it over, baby. Yeah, we'll wait on it. That's fine. We'll wait on it. Those are the sorts of things. It doesn't even take a month for us to get our offers back in, to get Van de Geer and Conde back into the team. I'm so sad, dude. It came back again, and I'm going to have to end the stream earlier than I wanted to because of the internet for the first time in months. So. Yeah, I think we're going to have to end the stream because of whatever's happening. And I'm furious, and I'm going to call them and let them hear it. But that so we will have a look on Monday at these guys that are here, the guys that we're going to be signing on July 1st. So I look forward to having you guys here for that, and then we will be back on Monday, guys. I'm sorry, you guys that watch all the time. Of course, if you don't watch all the time, this is not normal. It has happened once or twice. It happened maybe once every 2 weeks. We get like a really significant spike, but this sort of prolonged spike is unprecedented in terms of this, probably the second time this has ever happened. So, like, since we moved into this apartment. So on Monday, we will have it fixed. Whatever happened, thank you guys so much for hanging out, for the subs, for the love. For having a great time this off season. The big part of the off season will now be on Monday, and we'll be able to take care of it. And the internet will be fine on Monday because it just normally is. And for whatever reason right now, it's not. So I will see you guys then. Love you guys. Thank you so much for everything. And I will enjoy the video tomorrow, first of all, and then I will catch you on Monday, of course. Huge salute to everybody. And I need to call the company and get them to switch my channel out of the building again, because the channel that I'm on now out of the building is just not working anymore. Because the last time this happened, we switched our channel out of the building and it was good, and now it's not. So I'll catch you guys later. Keep it easy, keep it breezy.